gather round for the halftime chat. Old friends cracking jokes and talking stats, from life's little games to the greatest plays. Love and the stories from the old glory days. With Phillies heart and coach's cheer, we break it down every moment, dear. Life is a team and we've got the plan. Sports, love, and laughter, that's who we am.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Halftime Coaching Adjustment Show with the two old farts here, just talking sports, life, whatever we want to talk about, with between us and with you guys. Appreciate everyone for being here. With my brother, Philly Halftime. I'm Coach Ed, and right down low. Welcome to the show, Mitch Kofsky, one of our other brothers. We really appreciate him being here. Let me see.
Of course.
There we go. There you go. And boom, here we go. Welcome.
I love that. You got to send that to me. I love that. Oh my God.
You got it, bro. So
that's on that's my Twitter banner.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's what I did, goofing off. I was like, yeah, let me make one up for you. So welcome you to the show. So I appreciate you being here. So, but before we get into it, touch base with everybody. Halftime, my brother, how you doing today?
Doing all right. Pushing through.
Another day.
Hot as balls. Pushing through.
Ooh, hot balls is not a good thing, man. It's not good. No. This is a no pause. This is a no pause show. No pause.
It's still on my network.
Nope. No pause. Nope. So, but how are you doing, Mitch?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just excited for the show. It's my second time on here. Glad to be back.
No, I appreciate it, man. So, talk to halftime. Like, yeah, we want to start. Bringing guests on little by little. So, that's, and, you family. So we got to, touch base with you. What's up, Walter? Thank you for tapping in, man. Happy 4th to you and happy 4th to everyone, man. Be safe out there for those of you going out, celebrating, enjoy the cookout, send a plate over my way, please. Make sure, you put a little side of barbecue sauce there for me. So, gotta have some burgers and but enjoy your day. So.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, there you go. Chicken, burgers, if you whatever ribs, whether it's beef ribs or pork ribs, send me the beef ribs. So get some mac and cheese.
Good right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She said I ain't cooking in his heat. Fuck off.
Yeah. So look, man. I got some burgers and hot dogs in my fridge right now. So, and I'm putting them in the air fryer when we're done. So think about that. So, what's up, Nick, man? Appreciate you. What's up, Mrs. Halftime? Hope you're doing well. You and the kids, everyone is doing well. I know you'll probably bug in halftime a little bit later. So, here you go. But yeah, there you go. I love that theme song. I'm over here doing all right, Blaze, there you go. Hey, it's old school, man. You got two old farts. You gave us that name, man. So
got a little hustle going on.
There you go. So yeah, all the homies are here. So don't feed Mitch. Yeah. Hot sweaty balls. I just got cut. Hey, see, cutting the grass. Man, yeah. Yeah,
that's the worst. That's the worst. I hate
some butter.
I hate cutting the grass in the heat, dude. That's the worst.
Oh man, I remember back in the days, cutting it, and I'm the type of person. Unless I'm playing sports, I hate sweating. So when you're out there sweating, and it's like, oh, what's up, Butterfly? Thanks for tapping in, man. Be safe. This is like say someone out there has all 10. Yeah, there you go, JPP. So Yeah, there you go. Hit those like buttons. Yeah, get the like buttons up, man. For halftime, for Mitch, for Coach Ed, the Hardcore Sports Network, the Aboriginal Sports Network. All that information is there in the description. If you're on Twitter, man, hit that heart, man. Hit that heart, man. If you're on Facebook, man, give us a thumbs up, man. Appreciate everyone for tapping in. Got a lot we're gonna go ahead and talk on. What's up, William? Appreciate you. Lou, what's up? Happy
Good,
4th.
Lou. Happy 4th.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone, like I said, be safe. Halftime got a haircut. Yeah, we
Yes,
noticed
I
that.
got my head shaved again.
Not me.
Listen, Miss Anton just says, "Hey, she feels like, hey, fuck off. I'm gonna shave your head."
How many times have you shaved your head already?
Like 6,
6, 7. Sorry, I had to do it.
maybe.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, around 6 times I shave my head. My hair grows fast.
yeah, same with mine. I mean, y'all would be surprised. I know I got locks, but I mean, I've actually shaved my head completely bald from my locks before, about 6 times before since 1993, 94. But I ain't doing it no more. So 1 hour till hey, Lou, send that plate over here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yo. So I got the grill master. See, there you go. There you go. Blaze, there you go. What's up, Pine Hawk, man? Happy 4th to you too. So everyone appreciate the day. Wow, Nick in here and Mitch's channel. No halftime, I'm stunned. Okay. Get those likes up. Hey, yes, appreciate that, man. Thank you, Butterfly. Thank you, Lou. So there you go. I have notification for both. So there you go. All right. So all caught up in the chat. So let's get right into it, man. Big topic. We all know. Jaylen Brown. You guys have touched on it a little bit. We've all touched on it. So look, for me, I am surprised Boston did that, and they didn't get a tax on it because, like the Knicks, I mean, with Brooklyn, look, 5 first round draft picks, f them draft picks, as Bridges says, but still, it is surprising that they didn't do that, get the tax, and for what you guys gave up, you guys said it, man, that's a steal. It's a steal. I was just totally flabbergasted. Now, how do you think he's going to fit into the rotation with you guys?
The rotation is going to be tough because keep this in mind. There's only one basketball. Mm-hmm. There's only one. So when you look at how many points per game these guys had last year, Jaylen Brown had 29. Maxey had 28. Embiid had 27. There's no guarantee they're going to have that again. Mm-hmm. So for next season, it's got to – I wish it would be Maxey. I think Maxey should be the number one guy. This is his team, in my opinion. But when push comes to shove, Jaylen Brown, he's a Finals MVP, top 4 in MVP voting, and then he's one of the best closers in the NBA today. So maybe we might need him to close out the shot. But I think this is Maxey's team right now. Well, so that's how I would go.
With Maxey, being that he's the facilitator, it's going to be his job to basically get everybody going. So
that's why we need another playmaker. That's why we need.
I get what you're saying, though. It's kind of like with the Knicks with Jalen Brunson. Brunson, tries to get everyone going. Halftime is battling that light.
That light again?
Yes.
My light, this fucking goddamn light. I think
my light. So
I think this wants me to curse today.
So, but I get you, Mitch, in terms of who's the number one option. So, and yes, you're right. The ball, their point production is going to go down. But if you want to win a championship, you're going to sacrifice.
Yeah,
you got to sacrifice, and you got to make those adjustments. Halftime. What's your thoughts about the rotation for the Sixers?
Well, like Embiid, just play down. All he has to do is play under the basket, get the rebounds, clean it up. If somebody misses a 3, then all he's there to clean it up. I love it. But like Mitch did say, you need one more guy. You're going to be, I think that's what it's going to take because let's be honest, MB is going to make what 50 games. So it's going to be, got to find out what he's going to have. That's why you need another guy. And I think there's what 2 more spots open. That they have to fill. So let's see that, but it's like wait and see now because is LeBron James coming here? Is he pulling that trigger? You never know what's going to happen. Right now, it's wait and see. But man, just the moves that they made, I can say now we're going to go past this. In the playoffs, the second seed. I think the Sixers have like really done an outstanding job so far this year. But we had that's all it is. It's a wait and see game now.
Blaze is even talking about
basketball can't start tomorrow.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I'm like, nah. See, y'all killed me with that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all can have the basketball, and you know me. It's football first, man. It's football first. So,
I love football too, Coach. But I'm like, where's this? Now because of the blockbuster trade.
Yeah, I get it.
Now we want to see what's going to be on the court.
No, exactly.
I love basketball. Look, football is I love football more than I love any sport. But damn, this is going to be really interesting to find out what's going on with basketball.
Well, yeah, you said it first with the blockbuster. Like as a Giants fan, we got the new head coach, and you brought in new players. So that's why with me, I'm like, and look,
that's why you I don't want to move. That's why you want football right now.
No, but here's the other thing. The Knicks just won the damn championship. I'm still basking in that glory,
right?
Man.
You don't want
to ready to let it go. No, I don't want to go on to next year. I want to enjoy. Let him. What
let him marinate.
Let him marinate. Let him marinate.
Let that stage just marinate.
Yes. Nick says, talk about your bench with the Sixers. You guys.
I like our bench. I like what we did with the bench. We got some. We got guys who can shoot the three now.
If you spread it out, you balance it out. Here's the thing. I will be honest. If Embiid is healthy for you guys, he really helps you. He really helps you out. He can stretch the floor, but he can still go down low and get you points. He doesn't need to be a defensive
that's what I need
anchor.
Him to do. Just stay low and just stay under the basket.
Stay low. And then on occasion, come out to the elbow, kind of what the Knicks did with Karl Anthony Towns in the playoffs, and be a facilitator there. I know, Mitch, you're not gonna like it, but it takes some of the pressure off of Maxey. It helps him out, as far as being that facilitator. Because you said you need another facilitator. Embiid is a good passer, so he knows how to read the offense. So, it opens it up. And look. Jaylen Brown can be a facilitator if you need him too. So it's like that's
he averaged 6 assists last season?
Yes.
I think 6. So yeah.
To keep the brothers on the bench is wasted talent and opportunity. Well, you're not going to keep them on the bench, but we needed a new everything, and it's a slow process. But we're going to get to that football a little bit later. Trust me. So we always got y'all. Shortstops are very much the real deal, backbone of all sports organizations. Yeah, that's every sports. But when you're looking at the Sixers, what you guys have, I understand why you're saying Maxey because he's so dynamic, so explosive. He's a matchup nightmare. So, and then he just opens up your offense. So, I get you. I understand where you're going with that. So I'm not mad at you. So, but
MB can still take on the double team too. But he don't have to take the shot now. All he has to do is get that double team where they come at him and then just pass it. And there you go. You got Brown, you got freaking Maxey. You can just pass that ball around and hit.
You got Edge.
Who's
who's going to be your power forward as of right now without LeBron James right now on your roster?
Who's at halftime, or do you want me to take it?
You go for it.
Gee, okay. It's gonna be Dean Wade, the guy we got from
Oh
Cleveland,
yeah,
Mike
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dancy.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna be he can stretch the floor a little bit. He can rebound a little bit. You can actually make an argument for Dominic Barlow to take some of the power forward spot. You can make that argument, but
Mhm.
since Dominic Barlow is coming off of a two-way contract, he started off and then got a standard contract. I don't think
Mhm.
he will be a good starter compared to Dean Wade. And Dominic Barlow's just the guy we need off the bench with hustle, with
Mhm. Mhm.
rebounding, and everything. So if it is LeBron, Dean Wade goes to the bench and LeBron plays the four. So
Okay.
right now it's Dean Wade.
Okay. Okay. There you go. That I wanted to also touch on this. Look, Porty is a lot better than most people realize, because a lot of people say he's the third center, and that's what he was with the Knicks. Yes, he was. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. He's now better than Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns, but this is his what second, third? No, this is his third year, so he's still young. He's still developing. Um, he's a Grizzly type of a guy. He has a decent offensive shot. I mean, he can make certain shots, in comparison. Like if I put him up against Robinson, no, he's a better offensive player than Robinson. Now, he's not the offensive rebounder that Robinson is, and he's not the defensive presence, but he can hold his own. You saw in the championship when he went up against Wemby, he held his own. So even for a couple of minutes. So you guys are going to end up loving him, and you're going to appreciate him if you like those gritty glue type of guys. So, but
The
in
thing
turn,
I like. Oh, you can go, Coach.
no,
I'll
no, no,
finish
go ahead. I
after.
was just going to move on. The thing you like
Oh,
is
okay.
what?
The thing I like about Hawk Porty is how much of a motor he is off the bench.
Mm-hmm,
He can
mm-hmm,
only be there for a certain amount of time, but
mm-hmm,
that certain amount of time can be a big impact. Let's say he gets a huge dunk at a big time moment or something,
mm-hmm,
hypothetically.
mm-hmm,
That could boost the bench. That can
mm-hmm,
boost the starting lineup, and that can get the crowd pumping. So that's exactly what we need for a bench. Someone who can do that. That was like a Paul Reed a little bit, here and
mm-hmm,
there. Dominic
mm-hmm.
Barlow had his time, but Hawk Porty right now, he's our backup center right now, and I'm like,
He's a
He's a good
legitimate.
fit as a backup center. He's a good fit there.
Yeah,
You got
no, I
Bona,
mean,
yeah,
and
look, there's going to be times where you might even do a double big lineup where you,
yeah.
you can put Embiid out, at the four, and he could be a stretch four because he can shoot the three, and let him go down and be physical in the paint, and that takes some of the pressure off of Embiid in the long run. So, as a Knicks fan, yeah, it's concerning. It's concerning. I
you
mean,
got Bona
especially.
too. Bona was he started coming out on his own and playing really good last
Mhm.
year.
So you guys are, I keep saying, and Blaze always tells me, "Oh, coach, stop it." When I say you guys are number one, look, y'all have a squad now, and your starting five can play with the Knicks. You could say the Knicks are because they're the champs, and because of the way that they play. Your five, because of Josh Hart. Josh Hart is not a consistent offensive threat. That's the biggest thing. And Bridges is streaky. Bridges can get you a 30 piece, yes, but there's also times he can get you single digits. Josh Hart can get you close to 25, but he's more of a 12-point type of a guy. But he's a triple double guy, so that's his role. And your lineup, your starting five, bro.
This really helped Maxi when Embiid
Yes.
needs a day off or needs some rest.
Yeah, and
Because
that's
sometimes Maxi will only get you like 25, but he gets you 30. He's
mhm.
going this now that friggin' Brown's there, it's going to really help him out. Like I
Well,
don't think Embiid. I think only Embiid's going to be playing like 50 games. So
wow, 50.
I mean, he only made 43 last year.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
It
got
was
realize
like
that.
43, right, Mitch? I don't
Give me a
Google nothing.
second.
I just
Yeah.
like 40 some odd games.
He
that
played
you
30.
played.
He played 38 games last season.
Okay, so
Didn't
I
realize
think
that. Okay.
so.
It
I
doesn't
say he's
feel
gonna
like
make.
it, but yeah,
I'm giving him more. I'm giving him way more because I thought he
because the
did
guy
40.
had an appendicitis out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, he gets an appendicitis. It's like you can't make that up.
Well, Blaze puts a good put on him. You got scoring with your guards, wings, and the MB. Your 4 spot power forward just needs a rebound, defend, and block shots. That's what right now. That's Wade. I will say this: if you get LeBron James, Blaze, I'm sorry, that's going to change because you're not going to. LeBron James he's not just going to rebound. He would probably be your second facilitator
Right.
behind Maxey if you get him, because LeBron James has that. He's always had that, that IQ. And I've always said, like everyone always compares him to Michael Jordan. I've always said he's more of a Magic Johnson than he is a Michael Jordan, and he's always been like that. So, but we'll see if Arlo gets a 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just wait and see now. I don't think we're going to get LeBron James, though. I think he goes to the Cavs.
Yeah, dude. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Teacher got game as a Knicks fan, so you might. That's the freaking Cowboys. Oh, okay. He's talking. We're going to get to the football. Happy 4th, Alexander. Thanks for tapping in.
Happy 4th, everybody. I hope you guys stay safe. I know y'all want to play with fireworks, but stay safe. Keep all your flanges.
Who?
Yes.
Wait, who was that football player that was playing with fireworks?
JPP.
JPP. I thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't pull JPP.
Yeah, Blaze, you're right. You're right. You have to develop familiarity, continuity. The Knicks have that right now. I understand that. I mean, look, I understand. Believe you me, I understand where you're going and what you're saying. So, you can't compete. Yeah, he's a legit 7 foot. So, now he's not, high level athleticism, but he's good. He's good. Yeah, you can do the double big. He said, "Oh, with Johnny Broom. Okay,
Broom,
okay.
yeah.
Halftime is lying. He's not. He's not excited. His favorite player. Okay, your favorite player. His favorite player is with Washington. I thought.
No,
he's talking about Kyle Lowry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's just taking my balls about Kyle Lowry. I thought he was still on the team. I thought he was still on the roster. So
yeah, I knew he retired. So I saw that yesterday. People are underestimating Philon. He's supposed to be a lottery pick, and he's crafty. He's a crafty scorer like Brunson with Kyrie's handle. He has Kyrie handle.
He has good handles, not as good as Kyrie. He's got decent handles. Let's put the brakes on a little bit, game. Let's put the brakes on a little bit. He's got good handles for a rookie.
Yeah, Kyrie has just some.
He's small too, right? He's
6'2". 6'2", 6'3", yeah.
Yeah, I forgot y'all got Anthony Simon. That was a good.
Somebody got to go like one more fucking foot, like it's going to be something big. They lied to you too much, buddy. If it says 6'3", they also lied to you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Look, Simons is not better than Deuce McBride. I'm sorry.
Actually, he's 6'4". My line is 6'4".
Teacher's got game.
No,
he's a good asset. Simons is a good
6'4".
asset, but he's not better than Deuce. I'm sorry. Because Simons cannot defend like Deuce. He can't defend like Deuce. That's the one thing that I love about Deuce, especially when they put him on ball. He's right there. He moves his feet very well. He makes it for any guard difficult for any guard bringing the ball up. Now, he's streaky as a shooter. Yeah, I will admit that. But he relies on his defense. So that's what I'm afraid of. We have to see if LeBron will take $4 million. Well, he did say that he will take he's going to take a low pay whatever. So
I think it's $4 million if he comes here.
Look, you know what? Look, hold on, because I was going to get to that in terms of the division. Right now, just the division and I'm talking about
Just the division, not the
Boston.
conference. Okay.
No, just Boston, New York, Toronto, Brooklyn, and Philadelphia. That's the division. Where would you put Philadelphia in the division right now, today, just today?
On paper,
Mm-hmm.
I got New York 1. I got Philly 2. I got Boston 3.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, Brooklyn's on the bottom. We're just gonna put them there.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn's on the bottom. Toronto. Oh my God, with Kawhi Leonard. It's exactly what I was telling you before halftime. It got so competitive on the eastern side that it's so difficult to predict. It is really difficult. So if I go again, Knicks 1, Sixers 2, Raptors 3, Celtics 4.
Yeah.
That's 5.
And here's one thing I want to
It's really
say.
the same.
I'm going to say this, and some people may look at me like I'm crazy, but do not be surprised if Brooklyn plays a lot better, because they have veterans on that team right now, and they're built. Now look, I know Nets fans, they're disgusted. They don't like the direction, and I get it. Julius Randle right now, he's your number one, and look, he was okay with the Knicks. If he wasn't the number one, we wouldn't have Cat right now. So he's better than you will think, and he loves New York. Brooklyn is a part of New York. His wife loves New York, and him and they got from Denver. Damn, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. I know there's the argument that they play the same position, but if they can gel, they're going to surprise teams. But the reason why I was asking about the division, and I'm with you guys. I'm debating between Boston and Toronto. I just keep flip flopping.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have New York 1, Philly 2. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, this is my overall. This is the conference now. Yeah, if we look at the division, I have New York 1, Philly 2, Sixers, Toronto, and then the Nets. I have them at 12th in the conference, and I do think they're going to be right there with Atlanta, Orlando, the Bulls, and the Nets, and the Wizards can be right there over here. Let me do
The
this.
Wizards, it comes down to Anthony Davis and Trae Young.
Yes.
If we get LeBron James, this all changes.
How? Then you're going to put Philly at number 1, right? That's what you're saying.
Huh?
You're saying that if it's going to, because you said New York 1 and Philly 2.
Yeah, I would have to
if it changes,
I would put Philly taken down in New York Knicks. Even if you won your champion, you won it last year. You ain't winning it this year.
No, I get you. Hey, I understand.
You got LeBron James, but we're not getting LeBron James. I'm just saying there's 2 more moves. I think there's 2 more spots that the Sixers can make. I think 2 more spots are open. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think we're getting LeBron James, but there could be another freaking move that they do. Who knows? There's 2 more. It's 2 more spots, right, Mitch? That's
around
open.
there. Yeah.
So, if we get LeBron, then Sixers are all in.
Coach,
yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to say this one thing about your rankings. I love how you have the Pacers that high. I love it because people are forgetting how good Indiana was with Tyrese Halliburton. And they got Zubac. They got some Pascal Siakam. They got some guys there. I really like that. I really do.
That I looked at it, and I hate putting them this high, but I'm looking on like Cleveland. What's going to happen with Cleveland?
Goes to Cleveland, wouldn't they pass the Pacers?
Well, it depends because Harden right now is a free agent. He opted out. So, and then they're going to, once they get LeBron, he'll come back in. So it just depends on how it all falls.
I think Boston would be lower. Would be lower.
Yeah, teacher. Miami is 8 here for me. because you just made the trade. You got to build everything. Detroit, they still have Cade Cunningham. I mean, Miami is, first of all, who's the point guard for Miami? That's the biggest thing right now. Who's going to control the offense and put guys in the right position? So yeah, that's why I have it there. It was hard for me to put Orlando at 10 because I do love Orlando, but they have the new head coach, so I got to see. Um, I got to see, and that's the whole thing. So, you think Hawks are better? I mean, it's possible they could take overseas. That's why they're all grouped together, right? Like for me, honestly, the top 6, you want to say Detroit, depending, is close to in being in the top of the conference now. But I mean, Toronto really elevated. Boston is still Boston, and you could say what you want about Brown, but you have Tatum. You still have players over there. Pritchard is a lot better than. Yeah, and they have a great coach. They really have a great coach. So, so they're better than 9. I mean, we gotta see. So, I mean, look, they did wake the Knicks up last year, but you saw what happens when they woke the Knicks up. So they got they after the game 3, they got their butt spanked. So, hope we get LeBron. It's going to be like people telling me A.J. Brown wasn't getting traded. So,
Lou wants the season to get LeBron James.
Didn't not want A.J. Brown traded?
I told you he was going to fuck us all up.
He said, I'm going to tell you that disaster. What's up, Mets? Thank you for tapping in, bro. Are you seriously having the Hornets at the bottom? Look, guys. Are you not looking at the teams that are over them?
That's what I mean about competition on the eastern side.
I forgot the Hornets in here.
Exactly my point. I would put them over the Bucks.
I forgot the Hornets. Oh, thank you. I don't have the Hornets at all in here. Thank you. That's my fault. The Hornets would probably be in there with Atlanta or Orlando. So
I would put the Hornets underneath the Bulls.
Not even in it.
The Bucks are there.
I have to put them under the Bulls because of the trade. Yeah. So they would go to 12 and Brooklyn would go to 13, 14, and 15. That's my fault, guys. I apologize.
I like that. No, you're good. You're good. So many teams you forget. I still do that.
Teacher, I get it, but right now, because I do think Harden is going back, and Boston, I have to. They have to go down a little bit because of the trade with Brown, and then how is Paul George? He's not Brown, so and plus he's 36 years old, and he's injury prone, so it's like that's why I'm like putting him down a little bit. I mean, the Cavs. Still, you have Donovan Mitchell over there. He's one of the elite players in the league. So I still have to respect them. So, did the Cavs sign Harden to a deal or something? No, he tapped out just to open up money so they can, possibly get LeBron. We know what it is. So, it's we're gonna say ESPN has the Raptors too.
How?
Kawhi. Because adding Kawhi does so much for that franchise, but I would not have them as high as 2. I would have them like around 5, 6.
Yeah. You see where I have them, so I don't.
Yeah, I'm like right around the same ballpark.
Yeah, so it's.
I might put them above Boston, but other than that.
Yeah, that's why I said I've been debating those two. It's like going back and forth, but their head coach, I still respect the hell out of their head coach. The head coach helps more than you realize. As a Knicks fan, I'm telling you, a head coach helps you more than you realize. Because if we didn't have Mike Brown, you saw what we had last year. So, but yeah, that's my ranking right now. To be, it depends what happens with LeBron James. If LeBron James goes to Cleveland, that probably pushes Cleveland up. If he goes to the Sixers, that pushes them up. I can't. Oh, Miami. If he goes to Miami, that's probably going to push Miami up. So,
Yeah.
sorry, Charlotte, I forgot to put you on my list.
They're
So does that
forgettable,
mean that
honestly.
if you put
you'd be
the Charlotte Hornets in there right now, does that mean the Bucks are out?
They
no,
are out. Either way, they are out.
yeah, the Bucks right now, it's their reclamation project for me. So, you put Miami that high, okay, respect.
The
I
thing,
disagree with you, but
yeah, the thing with Miami, for me, the defense with Bam and Giannis, it is so good that LeBron doesn't have to do a lot of the defense anymore. He doesn't have to do that much of the dirty work. So he can be the playmake. He can be the facilitator over there. The depth is actually not that bad. It is not. You got Bobby Portis. You got Larson. I can go on and on. Miami's actually a good fit for LeBron, low key.
where do I want LeBron to go? Want?
Knicks.
Or do I think he will? No, I don't want him on the Knicks.
Okay. Okay.
I really don't. I mean,
That's fair.
I like LeBron. I've always liked him. I have no
Yeah.
issues with him.
Right.
But if you put him on the Knicks, I think he messes up what we have, because that means Josh Hart goes to the bench, and Josh Hart is better as a starter than coming off the bench. So, no, we don't need him. So I don't want him. Where do I want him to go? To be honest, as a basketball fan, Golden State. I'm gonna be honest. Golden State or Cleveland, one of those two. Cleveland because he started there, let him end there. But Golden State, I get it. Let's see what he can do with Steph. That's where I would want him to go. I think more than likely he's going to end up at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Says let him stay west. Like I said, if he comes to Philly, I'll support it. But this team, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm the same way. I don't see them winning in Miami.
Yeah. So actually, last night on my stream, I did a top 5 LeBron James destinations. I did it based on market, because where LeBron goes, it has to be a big market, right? It has to. I don't see him going to New Orleans. I get that LeBron is the market. It will be a bunch of primetime games, but let's be honest here. The Knicks have the biggest market, so they're 5 for me. Miami's 4, Sixers 3, Cavs 2, Warriors 1.
Well. See, now you said market, and if you're going to go there, then why don't you have Brooklyn on there? Brooklyn is part of New York. That is the New York market.
It is, but it's not as big as market as the Knicks.
I know.
I was thinking of that.
I know. I'm messing with you, bro.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. You're good.
No, I get you. I mean, you're good with that. I can respect that. So, but one thing I wanted to. Oops, let me remove this and bring this up. And while we have a chance, and it says, we're going to talk about winners. Right now, ESPN says Miami is one winner. Loser is Boston, which we all figured.
There's actually a reason why. There's a reason why Boston traded Jaylen Brown. No one's really talking about. Well, they can't afford Jaylen Brown.
It's the same thing with the Knicks. That's why we can't have Mitchell Robinson. So when
they can't afford Jaylen Brown.
Amen. Losers, Lakers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna have to sit and think about that, because I did like some of their moves. Winner is Charlotte. See, that's where I'm battling back and forth. So losers Portland.
I agree with that.
Winner is Toronto. Yes. Loser. See, the Knicks, because we lost 2 key bigs, and that's the thing that no one talks about right now. We only have Cat Towns, and now you have Drummond. Oh Lord. So
calling it 3.
Yeah. So
Drummond going to be crying about his big toe, and you're going to be like, "Oh my God, he ain't playing because his big toes hurt."
Wait, the Pistons?
They didn't put the
Sixers.
I just realized that. Yeah, so they said the winner is Miami. Loser is Boston, which we understand. Which we all agree on not to lose there. The Jazz. Yeah. That's why I'm like, wait a minute. That's why I can't figure out the Lakers. You got Kessler. He's a
They
good.
overpaid. They overpaid for Kessler, I think. They gave up 4 firsts. They gave up a lot of firsts for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, but all right. They said the same thing with the Knicks with Mikal Bridges too.
But
You know,
Mikal Bridges, in my opinion, is better than Walker Kessler.
well, I mean, yes. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's.
It was a sign and trade. So he signed a
Yeah.
4-year, $130 million contract with the Lakers, while the Jazz received unprotected 4 first-round picks,
Yeah.
31,
Okay.
33, 28, and 30.
You're right. You're right. I get you with that. I
That
get
was a way overpay.
the Blues are Portland because of the John Morant. So I'm just like, really? I mean, you gave up Jeremy Grant and Chris Miller for John Morant, and if his head is on straight, that's why I'm not going to say they're a winner or a loser. It's to be determined. But if John Morant plays like he was when he first came into the league, that's a steal for them.
They
That's
didn't
why
have to give up any draft picks.
yeah, no draft picks. You just gave it two rotational. Toronto, I agree with. Loser, yes, I do agree. The Knicks are losers because they lost the big man, and you got Drummond. I'd take Robinson and Porty over Drummond any day. The Clippers. I'm sorry. I thought the Sixers were in here. That's why I brought this up. I
It's all
could have
good.
How come the
sworn.
Sixers not in that? That's
I
why you can't go by stupid stuff like that. People
Would
go
that
by
be, hold on, would that before the trade went down? Because if that came out before the
no.
trade
no,
went
because
down, then,
Boston's in there as a
It says
loser.
Boston is under
oh, okay.
in trade talks. They wound up settling for the
That's why
Sixers
you can't
package
go
of
by
Joe.
that kind of
That's
shit.
why I'm like, when I saw Boston and they said this, that's why I was like, all right, so the Sixers are winners. So that's why I was just like, okay, makes sense. So I'm
I
like,
don't go by
okay,
that kind of
okay, it's
stuff.
my
That's
fault.
just
I should have read more. I
somebody's
should have
got
read more.
stats and
So
people go by it. I don't go by that kind of stuff.
yeah, so that's my fault, guys. I wanted
No,
to
all
talk
good.
about winners or losers. So, but yeah, we talk. Oh, halftime. I didn't ask you about where you have the Sixers in the division.
I had right now I have it Knicks, Sixers. Um, I do have Toronto, then Boston, then Brooklyn. That's where
Okay.
I got it.
Now, what
I think I
about
think
in the
I, I
conference?
think Boston really is going to fall off
Okay, no, I got you. I got you. That's what I
because
said. Is
I mean he was giving them 30 points a night.
Yeah, but if you show up Tatum, you're still up there. I mean, Tatum's not damn good.
Yeah, but
He's coming off an Achilles. I'm just saying.
but here's the thing.
you're still down.
But the division now as a whole has stepped up.
Yes.
So that's why even though Boston might, you put them fourth, and let's just say they're fifth in the conference, they're still one of the top teams in the conference. So, and where would you rank Philly in terms of the conference? Now you have them two in the Atlantic. Who do you have number one in the conference?
In the conference, I got the Knicks.
Who would be number two?
Sixers, as of right now.
Okay. So there you
As of
have
right
it. What
now,
about
as of right now, not knowing the other moves, I got the Knicks, but I got the Sixers right behind them too. But if we get like LeBron James, I got him over the Knicks.
Okay.
But then, like when I say that, it's win a chip or bust for the Sixers.
He'll ruin his legacy going to Golden State. Look, he'll ruin his legacy going anywhere else than to Cleveland right now, to be honest with you. So,
I got to give Blaze credit here because he said this on the Pick and Roll podcast. Blaze, I'm giving you credit. Hold your high horse. I'm giving you credit here. He said that if LeBron picked the fourth team and he wins a ring there, nobody has ever won a ring with 4 different teams. So to saying that alone might pique LeBron's interest a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. ESPN just say this. This is free agent winning, losers, not trades. That's why Sixers are not on it. Okay. Lakers have no defensive wings. Fair. Look, the Lakers. The one thing about the Lakers right now, they're building their team around offense. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
building their team, so they're probably going to want to see if they can push an average of about 125, 130 a night, and that's high. That's high if you can average that in the NBA. So, now the question is, are you going to be giving up 140 a game? But I mean, but yeah, they're not going to be built on their defense. So what about Bain and his 5 first? Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
what
mean,
what I'm seeing is if you feel you have a championship team, you're saying your draft picks are irrelevant because they're going to be on the back end, and
the
you're going to be competing for a while. So when those draft picks come up, is it going to be really that valuable per se, or it's not a lottery pick? So yeah, I know they're trying to get Looney. So, I mean, I still wish they would have made the trade with Charlotte. They got shut down with New Orleans, but
yeah.
wanted to overpay. That's not a trade. It's free agency list. Didn't say free agency winners or losers. Okay, I didn't read well. I just saw winners and losers, skimmed it, and jumped right in. That's why I said it's my fault. Yeah, I know better. I'm educated.
Education.
Yeah.
Get it.
Jake has the Knicks, Pacers, Heat, Sixers, Raptors, Cavs, Magic, Hawks. Wow. You have the Sixers fourth and
Wow.
no
I
Boston.
here's the thing with the East. There is no right or wrong answer. Honestly, there is not. How
Look,
No, it's
competitive
everybody's
this is.
opinion right now.
here's the last
Right.
question before we move on. Now in the league, now we're going to be putting in the West. Who's number one overall out of the whole league?
Thunder.
Halftime.
That's a good one. I don't know that one just yet. I really don't. I don't know that one.
Yeah, I'm Thunder because we saw what happened with
Yeah, but they're going. I think they're going to be down lower. So I think this year somebody's going to step over them.
over the Thunder. Okay, so who's number two in the league?
Spurs.
Spurs. I'll go with Spurs on that one.
Okay,
But I
who's
just think they're going. Someone's going to step over them. The whole league. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, yeah, it was.
look. I know I've joked around and the Knicks are this and they're fourth and look, yeah, Blaze has said it. I believe in the underdog theory, and I love when, as a coach, as a former player, I love when people look past me. I don't care if I know I'm good, I know I'm the best, but you want to look past me. But the Knicks, they're the champs. You have to give them that respect. And yes,
You
the
gotta give
Knicks
them
are
that
number one right now until they're beaten. And that's not me just saying this because I'm a Knicks fan. I'm just being straight up. If it was the
They're the
Spurs, I
winners.
would have put the Spurs. So, I do that. Then I think it is the Thunder. I do think it's the Spurs and the Sixers are like right there right now. They really are. The Sixers I can easily see being in the third spot and the Spurs dropping down to the fourth spot during the regular season. Playoffs is a different story, but Thunder, Spurs, Wolves, Nuggets, Rockets. Oh, he's going on the Western Conference. Okay. Do need
Like are the
another big
Rockets?
for folks.
Because my thing is, are the Rockets right?
Mm-hmm.
Van Fleet is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Mm-hmm.
injured. And I picked the Rockets, but Van Fleet decided he wanted to get injured. So I was worried. I was thinking about them. So I don't know though. Like,
So you picked the Rockets last year though.
yeah, when's he coming back? When's Van Fleet coming back?
He's supposed to be coming back this year.
Yep.
Day
In the
one.
beginning of the season. Yep.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, it is too early. We know that, but it's also you put
They
it
actually
out
made
there.
a move too. The Rockets made a move. Traded Dorian Finney-Smith for they salary dumped him.
Yeah. See, and that's the other thing too. As we go along, like people say, well, why did Boston do this? And you said it best, Mitch. We're now in the era of the second apron. I
Yep.
mean, and you see what teams are doing. They're making certain changes because you can't afford, and because of how restrictive that second apron is. I mean, if the Knicks could have brought everyone back, you best believe they would have done that. But that second apron, man, you think about it. You can't really make moves. You can't aggregate, salaries. That's what people don't realize. You can't combine salaries to match someone else's. It has to be player for player now. And that's hard to do in this day and age, So I understand why Boston really did it. Yes, you can say the online stuff and he didn't fit in. In the end, it comes down to one simple thing. It's about money. The
Always
owners
about
do
money.
not want to pay and lose certain semblance of money overall. So it
So
to
is
me
Jalen
that's
Brown making the same money as PG?
Yeah.
pretty
Or is
much so.
PG
Yeah,
making more?
It's around the same. Because
yeah,
if it wasn't around the same, the trade wouldn't have gone through.
yeah, yeah. Um, Look, do we
Because
think? Do
I
you?
remember Mitch saying that they couldn't afford Jalen Brown, but you just went and got PG. So
Mhm.
why
It's
would you
flop
say that if he's making the
because
same amount of money? I know there's like 2 years more on PG's contract, right?
I think it's more in
Brown,
Brown
and plus they also have the ability to add years
extend
to his contract. Yeah.
extend him. Yeah. So we got more of the money, but we got a younger player, a better player
Ah,
overall. So for
Mm-hmm.
me,
that's
I'm like,
why I was asking about the
we
money
can eat that
situation.
money. We can eat that money because we got someone who's younger, who is better, more healthier, and it won't be suspended.
That's why I asked if it was how much more
I
money
got
was
you.
it.
Mm-hmm. No, I
You know
think
what I mean? Like if you're all saying it's the same,
it's like
then
57,
it had
58,
nothing
if
to
I'm
do
not
with money.
mistaken.
It's pretty much around the same.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about 57, 58. One is 57, one is 58. So to me, that's the same. Yes, it's $1 million. So yes, if you put $1 million in my hand, that's a lot. Yes, but in that
Damn, you
spectrum,
coach! I didn't know $1 million wasn't shit.
no,
I'll take a
What
million.
just
I'll
give me
take
a
it.
million, then, and I can
we
stop
all
working.
would. But in the NBA spectrum, I mean, in sports spectrum, guys want to make $100,000 more just because they make more than the other person. $1 more just because, So look, but the point is,
That's why
in terms of this,
that's why I was asking. I was asking because I didn't know about. I don't look at their contracts. I don't Google
Mhm.
shit. But if it's a
yeah,
money situation, how's that even possible? It don't make any sense
well,
because
you get a
PG
younger
just signed
player.
that contract.
Yeah, you get a younger player, in Brown,
Don't get me wrong.
and
I'll take a younger player.
he's
I
also
don't want a 36-year-old guy that wants to do YouTube and going to get suspended for 50
Well,
he
to
games.
be
all
fair, Jalen Brown streams on Twitch.
yeah, he's constantly on Twitch.
He can be on Twitch. I don't care what he does, as long as he ain't
So
like making
basically, so
not
what?
like
Yeah. Let me ask you this halftime. Let's say Paul George was performing, right? And he was still on YouTube. Would you care?
huh? I
If
don't care.
Paul
I really
George
don't care
was
what
still on
they
a
do.
team,
I care that he got suspended for 50 games.
Guys, I have a guest who wants to say hi real quick.
go for it.
My daughter.
Hey,
All
She
right.
wants to be part of YouTube, man. Let her go.
Oh, she has her own channel.
She gonna be a star.
She has her own channel where
Well,
she
bigger
does
star than we are.
she's trying to get her to go back out and do her music. That's the other thing, because the girl can perform. She can sing and she can act. So,
There you
but
go.
but look, she about ready to go to Tampa and back home to Houston. So but the next question. All right. We touched on it a little bit about LeBron James. So, do you guys think he signs with Philly? And I told you where I think he's going to go. Halftime. Where do you think he signs?
He's going back to Cleveland.
Okay.
Do I want him here? if you get him here, if we're all in, and that would be a huge help because then we Embiid and everybody can get more rest for the playoffs. You don't have to have Maxey friggin' having all them friggin' minutes. You can actually spread it around. People get some breaks. But I think he goes to Cleveland. He loves Cleveland. His wife loves Cleveland. They gotta, you know.
You don't love Cleveland
They don't like
anymore.
Cleveland no more.
His family, everybody's moved to LA.
Yeah, but
No,
I
no,
heard that they love Cleveland.
I mean, he's his home, but
That's his home.
Come on.
But they really love
Think
LA.
about it.
Come on.
I home tomorrow in fucking Jersey. Who cares? It doesn't mean shit.
I mean, he loves LA now. I mean, come on, let's be real. The beaches and
I heard that he loves his wife loves Cleveland, and they got their thing going in Cleveland. So
no. They all moved to LA, man. They really did. That's why he went out there. So
yeah, for his
I think he's going to
movies.
Cleveland. I think
That's why I'm picking Golden State. That's why I'm picking Golden State here. You got Sacramento. You're in California.
He's picking Golden State.
Huh?
Everybody picks Golden State. That's why you're picking.
Yeah, but let me. Can I finish? Because Sacramento's the place. You got that. Draymond Green is now a free agent. They're trying to get LeBron in for as much money as possible. And just imagine Curry and LeBron on the same team. I'm telling you, that would be like such a circle moment that we're all witnessing. We all want to see it happen because we've seen one of the best final stretches in all time between those two guys. Now coming together as one team. We've seen them play together on the U.S. Olympic team. So, what's even good in Cleveland? True. True.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Cleveland, though. Here's the thing with Cleveland that people don't know. Weems, the guy Weems, who's like a general manager or something, that's like LeBron James' younger brother. He loves that guy so much that's a big X factor, but they don't have Garland. They don't have Darius Garland. They have Harden. That's the only knock I have on Cleveland. If they kept Garland, LeBron would have gone there like that. Like that. If they did not trade for Harden.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Well,
Where does he go?
If he did come to Philly, how does he fit into the rotation?
All right. He'll be the power forward spot. He'll be the 4. Dean Wade will come off the bench. So with Dean Wade's shooting ability coming off the bench, that is actually good. You got him, Simons, and you got a couple other guys. So for me, LeBron coming at the power forward spot, he'll be a point 4. He'll be taking the ball up. That would give some time off Maxey and Edstrom. They can rest, take all the minutes because they were number 1. And I think Edstrom was 3 in minutes per game last year. So with LeBron there, you got all this stuff and all the changes for the better. So that's what I got.
I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. I don't see him coming. So I don't count my chickens because I don't think he's coming here. I mean, if he came here, it would be, but
it just comes down to the money, though. For me, it comes down to the money. I don't think he'll be taking $4 million.
If he comes here, it's only like $4 million.
Will he really take $4 million? Because they're going to have to offer him equity in the team.
6.
Golden State can give him more than that.
No,
here's the thing. Here's the question. Y'all talking money.
Yeah.
Does he want a championship or does he want the money? Who would give him the best chance to win a championship?
Sixers.
Best chance.
Honestly, LeBron.
No, Thunder would give him the best chance. Are you kidding me?
Sixers.
The Thunder. But Golden State would give him a good chance to win that ring. San Antonio, no one's talking about.
Yeah, but how come nobody's saying this is what they should be saying right now? If he went to the Sixers, it would be easier to come this way to win a championship than go to Golden State and go through everybody else. it'd be
We just
harder.
broke
It'd
down
be
the East.
harder. It'd be harder for him to go through with Golden
It's going to be
State.
such as
Then
hard to
if he
go through the
goes
East
with
and the West.
Sixers, he will have an easier ride to
Disagree.
go to
No,
championship.
it's not going to be an easy ride.
See,
No.
It's going to be an
There's that
easier ride.
perception. There's the perception that the East is weak, and what I just showed you, the East is not weak. Let's be.
It's not.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. All right. Everyone talks about the West this, the West that. The Thunder were close to losing to the Pacers in the NBA Finals. No one talks about that. The East is not as weak as you think. And now that you have Kawhi coming over here, elevated. The Sixers now has elevated. The Knicks won the championship. That's what Detroit, for everything that everyone is saying, Detroit is still a tough team. What you'll call it as a coach is a hell of a coach over there.
For who?
Look, what's this? The head coach for the Pistons.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. But by the way, it will be 15 mil for LeBron to go there to Golden State. So I don't know where you got 6 from.
I heard it was 6. I'm sorry. I don't Google shit, Mitch. I heard. This is what I heard, buddy. I know you guys Google shit.
15 is a different
Google
number.
Masters, they're gonna look it up.
15 is a different number.
Okay. All right, you're right.
That's a big difference.
That you know why? Because Draymond Green's a free agent.
I heard it was. So then it could be more for the Sixers. It might not be 4 million. Maybe I'm off. Maybe it's 20 million. Go
Sixers
Google
have
it.
20 million.
I don't have to tell
You just want LeBron James. That's all it is.
You just want
him
LeBron
on-
James,
Yeah.
dude.
No, he's not coming here. I said millions
I
and
know.
millions of times. He's not coming here. He's going to
Yes,
Cleveland.
you said he's not, but I said you want him here. There's a difference.
He's gonna be.
You don't want him on the Sixers.
Wait, you don't want LeBron here.
I'll take LeBron if he's coming here, but he's not coming here. I know for a fact he's not coming here.
No. We all agree with that. I said I think he's going to Cleveland or Golden State. So I'm with you on that. But what I'm saying is,
I would take LeBron.
If everything was all equal,
you can hit me in the head with a 2x4. I'd still take LeBron.
3.9 mil if he goes to the Sixers.
Okay, 4 million for them.
Thank you.
4 mil
JB
compared to 15.
Dickerstaff.
Oh,
JB
thank you,
Dickerstaff.
Jake. Thank you. I always forget his name.
Yeah, I mean, I remember his dad. It's just I keep forgetting him. So
I forget about his dad too. I don't know
I
why.
hope you get your wish. I really do. I do not want LeBron James here.
He's not coming here. He's going to go back to Cleveland.
No, look. If you put it on, if you were to tell me to bet on it, which I'm not a betting man, but if I did, I'd bet that he'd go somewhere else before he goes to the Sixers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If he came here, I'd bet on it. I'm going to go bet on the Sixers. I'm going to see if I can bet on the Sixers going passing the second seed this year. I'm betting on that tomorrow.
The league and fast break point. He literally stands.
I'm going to casinos tomorrow. I'm going to bet on that.
Okay.
Okay, so the Cavs can only give him 3.6.
Yeah.
Well, it's pushing. It's pushing.
And the
Money's
Heat,
pushing towards
if he
Golden
goes to
State.
the Heat, it's because of taxes. He's not going to hit.
Well, don't. Yeah. If he goes to the Heat, yeah.
Yes.
Florida has no state tax. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
California
I thought
has
you
the
were like
highest.
taxing the contract. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, California has the highest state tax.
Florida have no
State
tax.
Here's the thing.
Can Jersey not have a sale tax?
Here's the thing,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Can Jersey not have no damn sale tax, please?
I will say this. If you are an athlete of that magnitude, you do not put anything in your name. You incorporate yourself and you put everything into your incorporation because that limits your taxes that you're going to get. You can get bigger tax breaks. Why do we always complain about businesses getting these big tax breaks? Well, that's what you should do. That's what we don't do at this end ourselves. I didn't learn about that until later.
Houses actually do.
Yes.
You're right, Coach.
Yes. You put like right now, you can go out and incorporate right now, and then your work, you put it in there, and money that you earn, like if you hit the lottery, You put it in there. You don't put it in your name. You reduce the amount of tax that you get. So that's just my little thing on taxes. Thank you, Mom. My mom was in bookkeeping and accounting for years, so um,
Ah,
that was always ingrained. So 22-year-old LeBron was worth the drama. 42-year-old LeBron, look, we all get it, Lou. We all get it, but he teams still want him because of what he can do, and he's still a good player. Look what he did last year at 41 years old and average. He's not going to be asked to carry the scoring load
No.
on a team like Sixers, or if he went to Golden State. He's not going to carry that, so it'll be totally different. So
Take
I
it
kind of want him to go to
way up
Minnesota
in
too.
Philly.
hold on a second.
Mitch wouldn't be going to a game
Excuse me a
because their
second.
ticket prices are
Hold
going to be up
on.
really high.
Yeah. Low key, I kind of want him to go to Minnesota. It's not in my top 5 because of the market, but can you imagine him in Minnesota with LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and Rudy Gobert? That's not a bad fit. That's not a bad fit.
Okay. He said he would play for the minimum back.
Actions speak louder than words. That's all I got to say about that.
You guys got to have listening to Rich Paul and get real NBA news.
True.
Sometimes you also have to read between the lines because they're also talking to the owners in a sense, or the GMs a little bit. So, just like, he would have went to the Knicks, you're trying to drive his market up. That's a smart tactic. So, but hey, that's just me. Spurs should try and sign LeBron. It makes sense for him to go there. And so you put him on the Spurs, it really helps them with that talent there.
I just want to see Harper and LeBron. I just want to see that. And Wemby. Don't forget Wemby.
Yeah. Put out the statement that as soon as they start
that'd be
saying
pretty good,
Rich
too.
Paul Parker's that.
LeBron with Wemby.
Yeah. Last year he was that bad, and you just ignore what I said about he led the league in fast break run. Go look at the competition of him. Okay, I mean, look, I get it. He's an older guy. He's going to stand around a lot more. So,
Yeah.
But still, for his age, to average the points that he did, that's something that still has to be to me. I still respect. Even LA Bun teams like the Kings or the Nets. I think he could help the Nets because they do have talent. Go look at the Nets roster. Go look.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're top in the Eastern Conference, but they're much better than where they were last year.
They're going to try to win games. They're definitely going to try to win games there.
They have to now because of the new rules, because of the way everything is. So, look, the Nets fans don't like it, but they're going to try and be better. They're not going to be tanking for the lottery because you can't do it anymore. So, next thing is I wanted to touch on in terms of the Knicks, how big of a loss it is for them. It's a big loss. It's a major loss. Now, look, Mitchell Robinson is not an offensive threat. I know that. Never was, except in the pick and roll with the lobs. He needs somebody to get the ball up in the air. He can't create on his own. But he's a hell of an offensive rebounder. And let's not forget his defense. He can guard out on the wing. He can close out on the wing and block shots on the wing and still do damage in the paint. And he's still a good rebounder, sets good screens. He's very physical. So it hurts the Knicks. Now, is he injury prone? Yes. Is he limited in his offensive game? Very much so. Is he a horrible free throw shooter? Hell yes. Hell yes. But it still hurts for what he does. And Ariel Hawkporty, you saw what he did in the championship, even for a short period of time. He's just a young player that if you continue to develop him, Philadelphia has a very good player that you can play off of the bench. And he has an okay offensive game. He's not, someone that's going to scare teams, but on occasion he can hit shots in the paint or off of the elbow a little bit. So, and I think it's going to hurt the Knicks. We signed Andre Drummond. Okay, yeah, Mount Vernon's own. So
You didn't sign him for a lot.
Yeah, I heard about he can shoot 3-pointers, and people are going back to when he was playmaking with Detroit, and he was getting offensive rebounds, but I'm not sold on him. I'm not sold
Oh,
on him. I think the Knicks got worse at the center position by signing him. That's me. That's me. Hopefully he proves me wrong. I would have rather they brought back Hakordi, but I understand about the money. Sixers gave him what you guys sign him for?
it was like a 2-year deal
Yeah,
or
2 years.
something before. It was
What?
like 2 years, 14 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's like average of 7, where the Knicks signed
So
what you
yeah.
call it for 3.9. So it's about the money. That's really what it is. So I mean, but what's
Yeah.
you guys' thoughts on the Knicks losing Robinson and Hakordi and signing Drummond?
So with me, Mitchell Robinson is younger than
Hmm.
Andre Drummond. Mitchell Robinson's only 28. Drummond's like 32, 33,
Hmm.
around that age.
Hmm.
So you got that. Drummond is a better shooter. He's a better free throw shooter. You don't have to deal with hack and mitts anymore.
Hmm.
So which is actually pretty funny. But yeah, the Celtics got to deal with that now. That's funny. But yeah, I think it's okay at least. Is it only those two guys? Like who else is your center?
That's it. The Knicks only have two. They only have right now Drummond and Cat. That's it. People want to try and say Diawara. Diawara is a stretch four or a small forward. Now, if you want to say you go small ball center, okay, fine. Then you're fine there. But you can't win. For me personally, you can't win like that. You can't win like that on a consistent basis. So I don't want him to be. I want him to focus on what he does well off of the bench in the second unit. So the Knicks don't have they need another big.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
thought that really hurt you is when you guys let him go. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? I mean, you need a big man. I mean, that's what
Mm-hmm.
we've been all crying. I know I've been crying about big men. You need big men to go and then you ain't got Drummond. I'm like, no, that's the wrong move.
Teacher says it's 1 year, 3.9. You signed?
No,
No, I could have sworn you signed him for 2 years.
thought
No,
it was a
Hawk Porty
2 year
is
deal.
one. Hawk Porty is one.
1 year at 3.9.
I think so. Yeah, let me look it
Now
up.
you signed Drummond and him for the same amount.
Yeah.
You should have kept him.
1 year,
Um,
3.4. That's Hawk Porty. 1 year, 3.4.
Lou, it's not the Knicks are not
Hey,
crying.
I'll be right back. I gotta do it. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. The Knicks are not crying poor. What they're saying is they don't want to pay into the second, and it's not just the Knicks; it's every team in the league, Lou. Nobody wants to go into that second apron because of the penalties associated with it.
Yes.
It's not saying the Knicks are saying they're poor. What they're saying is they can't go into that second apron. They can afford it, but they can't go into the second apron because it's restrictive. The penalties, like you even have your first round draft picks frozen later. I think if they went into the second apron and they stayed there, their second round draft pick in 2034 is frozen. So you can't do certain trades. You can't even sign certain guys who become free because of the amount of money that you are in the apron. So that's the
Yeah,
issue.
you
It's not
can't go
only
past with so
poor.
much money. You can't go past things. That's why I said, and I know I got a lot of shit for it. Do you guys
Yeah.
have a trade like that? You could trade some people, you know, because you're
Mm-hmm.
paying all that money, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
you get it's a block. It'll be a blockbuster trade, and I know I got a lot of shit for it, but look. Now you're like, okay, now I got to deal with Drummond. Now I got to deal with Scrap. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to get rid of
Yeah, teacher.
anybody. Nobody wants to get rid of friggin' all the high
Middle, middle,
paid
middle,
guys.
middle. Oh, you got me with that one. Middle, 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 middle.
I don't know how that. I don't know how to shut that off. I'm sorry. But that's what I
No,
meant.
Jane.
Like, that's what I meant. and people like gave me a lot of shit for it, and they cried because I said Jalen Brunson, and oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. It's like, dude, like calm down, like chill. I'm trying to give you an example, not. And I wasn't saying, he's the main guy, but people actually just had tissues in their a box of tissues and crying. What are you talking about? Talking about now they're in cap hell. You know what I mean? Where you guys could have made moves. But people don't understand when you're trying to explain things because you use the name. Like if I said, like I said, if I say a number, if I say it's 4 million, somebody will fucking Google something and say, oh, it's 3.9. Fucking $4 million, you dickheads. It's not like people Google shit and they use Google. I don't use Google. But that's what I meant when I said that, Coach. But
no, I got you.
People were crying and I hurt their feelings. Go hug a teddy bear, I guess.
Jake, you're right. The Phoenix Suns. Think about the Phoenix Suns when they had all the stars on their team, and then they traded them all away because they were on the second apron. And that's the point. That's what it does to you. It really hurts your team. It doesn't make things easy. So, and that's what Dolan is talking about. I don't like it, but that's the rules of the league. So yeah, right. They negotiated the penalties. So
that's why I was saying what I was saying to you, Coach. You know what I mean? About love and all them. But I used Jalen Brunson, and apparently, man, the tissue boxes had to come out and the waterworks were going. Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say, like how the cap hell is.
Yeah, exactly.
It hurts you for your draft picks.
It hurts you for your own team, and then trying to get others. And like you said, you got game, and we've had what 8 different champions, so it makes it hard. I mean, the way that they're doing it, yes, the owners are trying to go to a hard cap, and that's really what they want. And the players don't want to go there because they feel it restricts their ability to make money. So. But that's any business. That's what is so funny. I mean, I don't care if you're, a local contractor. Well, not a contractor. I'm sorry. If you work at if you work at Verizon, and you're in the union, they're going to try and negotiate what your salaries are. That's just the way it is. That's business. If you are a business person and own the business, you're going to try and pay as little as you can because guess what? That comes out of your profits. That's really what it boils down to. So I just found your show and I love it. Just subscribe. Question: if the Nets suddenly became great and won the NBA Finals, would they eventually gain the same mystique in New York? No, I don't think they would. I don't think they would have. They won't capture the city. The city will support them, yes, but not to the magnitude of what the Knicks did. The Knicks are New York City's team. Think about it. They're even over the Yankees right now. They're over the Yankees. And that's hard to say, and the Yankees are synonymous. So, but if the Nets won, would they have the same mystique? No. But do I think, the city would support them? Of course. I know Nets fans that went to the parade because they said it's New York. I want to at least, show respect to New York City.
What if the Mets win the World Series?
The Mets ain't winning shit.
I know.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
You just came out with that.
Hold a minute. Stop. Time out. Because I remember when the Mets did win the World Series with Doc Gooden and Darryl Strawberry, the city got behind them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
that was my main question. Okay.
Yeah. Did it go to the level of the Yankees? No. But the city got behind them. So
okay, that was my question.
Nobody. Yankees always will be number one, but they did when Coach is right. When the Mets won, the fans came out of the woodworks. Like you didn't you seen them like thousands and thousands come out. Like oh my god, like where the fuck have you guys been? but it happens. You win championships, people come out of the woodworks. But that's your job. That's if you put people in the seats. That's how you do it.
Let me ask y'all this, because people have such big issues with LeBron James for their reasons, and rightfully so. But the man is not out there hurting other people. He's actually out there helping his communities, supporting other communities. Yes, you didn't like his announcement of how he was leaving Cleveland to go to Miami and the show, the spectacle. And, sometimes he's a little prima donna-ish. Okay, all right. But, when you're basically a billionaire, aren't they all prima donnas? So, but my real question is, why is the level of hate so intense towards him? Because he's not hurting anyone. Is it just because he's leaving one team and going to another, and as fans we're offended? And because he didn't go to your particular team? Because as a Knicks fan, it hurt, but I've never had a high level of hate and disdain that I see that he receives now. And sometimes it's worse than other players.
People don't like people bouncing around. People like ride or die with them. You're with that team now. You ride and die with that team. See, they want you to just call it a year.
I disagree with that.
Career. You know what I mean? They don't want you. See, he's just like people. Some people think he's bouncing around just to get a chip, just to get the championship, to try to get to Michael Jordan or whatever.
I disagree with that, because you could say that about any player in this league. Any player in this league is going to say, "I'm going to go to that team." Loyalty is dead. Loyalty is dead in the NBA. It's pretty much dead in any league.
The thing is, that's what people are doing. That's why they don't like it.
It's nothing that has to do with that. It's him claiming himself that he's the king. It's him claiming himself that he's the GOAT. It's him claiming himself as the chosen one. It's that kind of stuff.
If you're claiming it, then why are you bouncing around?
Because that's what the NBA is nowadays.
As far as the NBA and as far as sports, everyone is always, your greatness is by your rings. Like people talk about Tom Brady. Oh, he has 7 rings. I've always said Tom Brady is not the greatest quarterback. But I get the pushback. I'm always going to say it's Joe Montana. That's just me.
Joe Montana.
Yeah. But okay, as far as being self-proclaimed, Muhammad Ali says he is the greatest, but he's also beloved. So it's like, to me, that's hypocritical. If that's the reason, because he's self-proclaimed, then hate me. Hate me, ladies and gentlemen, because this is how I really think. And I've never coached in the NFL. I've never coached at high-level college football. But I don't think there's a better coach when it comes to it in the world than me. And I mean that. I'm a hell of a coach. You got to be confident in yourself. I mean, you got to believe in yourself. And that's the thing. And that's what baffles me. Like, because I try to look at it from a fan's perspective. I don't understand it. I guess because I'm a former athlete and a coach, and greatness.
People just love to hate on other people. That's another thing as well. And here's the thing too: people hate when he's like complaining to the refs that he's doing this and doing that on the court and stuff like that. People hate his antics as well. It's like how he acts on the court. That's another thing.
Lou.
Like for me, I could not watch Luka.
So does Embiid.
Like for me, I could not watch Luka this year.
Malignant narcissism.
So does Embiid. Embiid will flop. They don't like LeBron James flopping. But that's the game anymore.
I know that's the game now.
That's the game. They're playing a game with the referees.
I will say this, Lou. I will say this, okay? As far as getting your son or whatever, people do that in business all the time. People in business, they give the job. I'm a Knicks fan. I can't stand. I've always disliked Dolan for one reason or another. Look, he had the Knicks handed to him. and he now finally got a championship. But he's done things his way and the way he wanted, and fans have said sell the team. So it's like I get it to a certain extent, but it's like, is it that serious that you get your son a job? Because let's be real, I think if we, as parents, if we had a business, we would do the same thing for our children. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe I'm looking at it too deeply. I don't know. So was LeBron fame had his jersey and things like that about sports? LeBron doesn't represent all of them and cheats all of the. I guess I guess I see things differently. So and I don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm just not picking up on that, so it's I get it. I respect that. I don't agree with it, but I guess yeah, it's a bounce around league. So but appreciate everyone first and foremost. Thank you all. This today's show is phenomenal. All the interaction with you guys are phenomenal. Make sure you guys hit that like button for the hardcore, the Aboriginal Sports Networks, for Philly Halftime, for Mitch, for Coach Ed Sports. All that information is there. Sub up and get notified if you haven't already done so. So you'll always know when we pop up and give out content, and continue to get into the comments. This will help push it into the algorithm and continue to grow it. So thank you, everyone. Appreciate you all. So LeBron's is second best. Was Villar. I know who he's talking about. I can't say his name. Yummy has bounced around culture because of is it because of LeBron? I mean, I remember Robert Ory. Robert Ory bounced around. I mean,
He got 7 rings.
yeah. I mean, I see that. I get. I don't know. I don't know. It's when I get presented with stuff like that, I just see things differently. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just too naive. I don't know. So he totally discredited Kyrie Irving. He discredited Dwayne. If you guys actually want to have a real debate about LeBron, have someone give you the other side. Look, I'm trying to understand. So it's you say he discredit Kyrie and Dwayne Wade, and I'm I don't know. I guess it's over my head. Maybe I'm not smart enough to grasp it. So I heard so many things about him. Okay. Hey, you guys are give me information. I mean, maybe I have to do some more research. Who love LeBron dismissed any criticism, and you're right. Some right wing goon, so they don't ever have to have a realistic conversation. Political acts to grind against LeBron. Okay, like I said, I'm just trying to understand. So, um, it's like I said, I hear what it is the level of disdain and flat out hate towards him. It's like he's not out there murdering or taking drugs and giving drugs. And I've seen athletes do. Look, one of the greatest that I have always loved, LT. Some of the things that he's done, it's like, bro, really? And I both overrated divas and I, okay. Hey, look, I opened up Pandora's box with that one, so I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Did I play a team sport? He never blamed others, people for his failures and built. Okay, okay. You're saying that he's blamed others for his lack of success. Okay. You're talking about Victor. Okay, great. Thank you, Vic. I appreciate that. Turn it on, turn it up. Yeah, there you go. Make sure you turn it
Yeah.
on and turn it up. So, light it up, light that light bulb. Oh, that's a good one. Catch you on the rebound. There you go. There you go. Halftime. I could easily explain it to you. Hate is the same to is the same a Trump person saying fake news. Okay. Okay, I look at hate and fake news in two different contexts. Fake news to me means you're lying, where hate means that you're attacking a person. And I guess, you know, You know what? I'm going to stop. I'm not going to go any further with this one. I'm not going to go open up that Pandora's box anymore. You
Pandora
guys are
box is
really bringing
open,
it,
goat.
so I
You
I
see
love
what
it. I
happens
love
when
it.
you talk about LeBron James?
Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. Last swing in terms of last two in Philly. Can well, we already talked about it a little bit. New York can't repeat, but can Philly break through and win a championship?
If healthy, that's all I got to say.
Halftime?
If you get LeBron, I'll open up Pandora's box. I say it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think they will go past the second seed, but and I'm saying that, but the only way they win is if they go all in. And getting LeBron James would be all in.
Lou, I
You know
agree
what?
with you there.
So
Go
I
ahead. Go
listen,
ahead.
and I open up Pandora's box. I'm okay with it.
You know what's funny though? If it wasn't
Mhm.
for Giannis getting traded, I don't think the free agency would have been as crazy as it did.
I don't know.
I don't think we would have been all these moves. LeBron would still have been a thing. That would still
Mhm.
been a thing. I don't think we would have got a Jalen Brown trade. I don't think we would have got a Ja trade. I don't think any of these trades would have
I think
happened
you would have.
if
I think you would have got that trade because now the Sixers are trying to. Hey, Darren Morey, you done this wrong. Let me get you the fuck out of here and try to fix everything. So that's me. I mean, I think they're trying to fix how fucked up this team was. How everybody
Mhm.
did not
Mhm.
fall in line. A lot of fans did not feel that the Sixers really were any competition in the playoffs or going to make the playoffs or, you know what I mean? But
Mhm. Mhm.
now they're like, all right, we got to fix this because there was fans complaining. And now it's, all right, well, you got to put asses in the seats. And this is going to do it. Because now look at the Sixers fans, super pumped. A lot of people coming out of the woodworks.
So you're gonna get a lot of Sixers fans like the Knicks gain new fans, right?
pretty much.
Pretty much,
Pretty much.
pretty much, and that's what they
um,
do though. Like it's anywhere. It ain't just the Knicks. It ain't just the Sixers. It's the Heat. It's gonna be everywhere. Whoever wins that championship, you're gonna be like, where did all these fans come from? You ain't had all
mhm.
this
Mhm.
motherfucker all year
Mhm.
long.
Mhm.
You ain't had
Mhm.
this since 2008, and now all of a sudden here you guys are. That's what
Lou,
happened.
I will say this: being a coach, and I've had other coaches tell me that's my problem is that I treat everyone the same. I don't treat the star players any. I don't treat them better than or put them on a higher pedestal than your role players or your last person on the team. I just don't. That's me, and I get it. You know, that's my problem because I hold everyone accountable the same across the board. So that's why when I was talking about Robert Ory jumping around, it doesn't matter if you're the superstar or the role player. If you're going to make the argument about one player, you need to make the argument about the other. And I know everyone that says, "Oh, because you get this money and you're doing this and doing that," well, you know what? That's me. That's just how I think. That's how I've always been. I say oh, should be locked in the jail. You're saying he's not a murderer. I'm just saying I don't want him. No, I respect that, Lou. I mean, yeah, you don't want him. That's fine. So, and I respect it. So, um, you should have. No, I don't. I don't believe. I don't believe in star treatment. I believe everyone is treated the same. That's you can get my players, former players, and they will tell you Coach Ed treats everyone the same. He does. You know, if I'm going to yell at the star quarterback, I'm going to yell at if I'm going to hold the star quarterback accountable, I'm going to hold the last man on the bench accountable the same way. You know, if you're a minute late, you know what? You got to run laps just like everyone else. If you're the quote unquote star quarterback or the number one receiver on a team or whatever. So that's just me. I mean, And
I
I've
mean,
been
there are
told.
some coaches that won't. You know, what I mean, if MB's late and he's
Mm-hmm.
not getting held accountable, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
They really, you really can. You know what I mean? That can't be said. Like, I mean, a lot of coaches, well, hey, give him some leadway because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he's talented.
Well, I mean, again, I guess, I respect that. I respect what you're saying, Lou. I just don't agree with it, so I'm going to leave it right there. So we're going to move on now. Get rid of basketball, close it out, and we're going to talk a little bit of baseball. So, where is it? I had, I closed it out. Damn it. Sorry. Um, it's early going, but there was an article that was talking about two early Cy Young winners, and they said Cam Shilliter of the Yankees and Christopher Sanchez halftime. Do you believe that they're early favorites and that they can stay on top and become the Cy Young
Yeah,
winners?
I think one of them two are going to be the Cy Young winner. I got Christopher Sanchez winning it, but I think it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be between them two guys. So it's going to be interesting. The way Christopher Sanchez is pitching, and I seen you know, you got the Yankee that one guy. He's
Love
like
you
just
too. Love you
phenomenal.
too, bro.
They've been pitching phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
So you don't think it's going to be both of them? You're just going to think it's one of the two.
it's going to be one of the two.
Okay.
I
So who
don't
do you
think it's
think
going to
has
be
the
both.
better?
I just going to be thinking it's going to be one of the two.
Who do you think has the better chance? Is it Cam with the Yankees in the AL, or is it Sanchez with the
I
Phillies
think
in the
it's
NL?
good. That's the tough one. Probably Cam. I'm going to go the
Because I know
way
his
he's
ER.
been pitching. Even though I like Sanchez, the thing, the one that has it easier is Cam.
Why do you think he has it easier?
Because Sanchez, he's not on in our division. He's not
Mm-hmm.
ranked up though. He's not on that one. It's I forget the guy that's up there past him, but there's a guy
Mm-hmm.
past him. So they're neck to neck, but I think Cam is the one that's going to be the makes it.
I got you. I
What's the
got
guy's
you. I got you.
name? I'm drawing a blank.
No, well, I thought you would have said because he has a better chance in the AL because he's not going to face as many
One
dominant
guy's
teams.
already passed Christopher Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. Yeah, so I forget the guy's name. Hold on. Oh man, what's the guy?
Here, so let
The
me
young
see if
kid. He's a freaking young kid that is lighting it up. I
do you
forget
know
who
what
it is.
team?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're
Drawing a
fine.
blank. But there's one already kid past Christopher Sanchez on our side is going to probably get the Cy Young.
Let me
But I think
see.
Cam's going to get it. It's going to be one of them two, though. But I think Cam's going to sneak away with it.
Okay. I forgot. I lost the page. I had an article that I wanted to talk. It was there.
Why?
Is
This
it? Is
is
it?
what happens when you get fucking old, Mitch. You don't know names.
I'm turning 32 in 2 months from
Hey,
today.
look, we all do that. 32, man. I wish I could have that back, man. That's
Can
baby
I get
years.
32 back?
That's
You
baby
know,
years.
32, I had a good back. It wasn't broken.
Yes.
I had a good neck, a new back, and I
Come
was
on,
young.
32. 32,
Hey,
man. Come
My
on,
shoulders
Mitch.
keep on cracking now. Come on now. My shoulders keep on cracking.
Mitch, my whole body cracks every time I move it. It's like fucking snap.
That
crackle,
is true.
pop,
I heard
Rice
it crack.
Krispies.
I heard it
You
crack.
guys
That's
ever eat
true.
Rice Krispies? That's what my body feels like every time I fucking move.
Mm.
Vic says that
Mm.
Cy Young will be the Brewers pitcher.
That's it, the Brewers guy. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thanks,
And well,
Vic.
thank you, Vic. Right
That's the guy.
now
That's the guy.
with the trade deadline
But he's up there.
coming up, I saw where this was talking about Dombrowski. Yeah, here's the matter of fact. Here it is. They
Yes, that's
were,
him.
yeah, they were talking about Jacob Misarowski.
Yeah,
Okay, so
he's the one that's
um,
gonna pay. He's right now passing Christopher Sanchez.
here the article in terms of the with a month left to the trade deadline. And it says, does Dombrowski have the capital for a big deadline? And it says that the Phillies rebounded after a 90-19 start, going 40-19 under Don Mattingly.
Yes.
So I mean that's a big turnaround. So they're
Do
two and a
you see
half.
the difference when you get rid of Rob?
Yes, 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 yes. I see. Um, it says that outfield is the top need,
Yeah.
especially now that Dallas Garcia is done for the season. Brandon
Yep.
Marshall's versatility gives you the option when it comes to the outfield to target, but the group of Edmund Sosa, Derek Hill, Justin Crawford, Gabriel Rincones might not be good enough as the Phillies try to chase down the first place Braves. Adding a right-handed outfield bat should be a
Yeah.
priority.
Need a right-handed
You've
bat.
been pre the struggles of Aaron Nola and Aaron Painter have created the need for a starting pitcher to provide a steady presence at the back end of the rotation, which is everything that you've been talking about.
Yes.
Everything you've been talking about bullpen, and you've been talking about a right-handed bat. Um,
And we need now. And when Peter couldn't show up, and he's been horrible, they send him down. Aaron Nola's been garbage. Um,
mhm.
so you need another starting pitcher, and we have nothing to trade. So you
Yeah,
can't
and
get nothing.
seeing here it is. It says Dombrowski has never been shy when it comes to trading his prospect, but right-handed pitcher Aaron Painter's value is down following his underwhelming rookie season. Top prospect shortstop Aiden Miller has been sidelined all year with back issues. Right-handed Gage Wood, the number two prospect, 54 in the pipeline, could be the best chip if the Phillies target a big name at the deadline. Just so you guys know, I'm reading this from the MLB.com website. So if anybody wants to look it up, this is where it is. So halftime has been saying this. You know, he's been preaching this for the longest while. Oh, I have to have this covered. Sorry, guys. Um, damn it. Sorry, move the banner.
But
Sorry, there you go.
you have nothing to
Um,
trade. This is I fucking Dombrowski fucked this all up. See, you have all those analysts that are sitting there looking at Painter should have said, "Yo, trade this guy. He has the Tommy John surgery. He's
mhm,
done. It hurt him. Trade him, get some value for him." And they didn't do it. They could have got a lot for Painter, and now he's
mhm,
just garbage, and you can't do nothing with him. They
mhm.
wasted so much, and we have nothing to trade. And go to the minor leagues, we have nothing to trade to go get a starting pitcher, to go get a right-handed bat. Dombrowski fucked us. Huge.
Well, there's in essence, there's nothing that they can do to go out and get help for
No,
the roster.
I think it, and I think it's
So
9 more
Paige,
games, and it's the All Star break. We have nothing to trade. I mean, people are like, "Well, trade for somebody." We have nothing to
mhm,
trade. Nobody wants our shit.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Nobody wants it.
Well, the Yankees are, I know they need bullpen help. It always seems, and man,
You don't
they've
want
been
our
down
bullpen.
but the Yankees have had problems. I mean, your top three outfield hitters in Gresham, Judge, and Stanton have been out, which is why the Yankees have been, to some regards, been spiraling out of first place. They've fallen big time out of first place. So, and I wonder what they can do to make a move. To number one, get some bullpen help. They need bullpen help because that I do. One thing I do notice, they do give up leads whenever they do get bullpen. Now, they've been struggling as of late because
You have
last.
you have in your minor leagues, you can make moves.
Mm-hmm,
You have weapons that could be traded to help you to get the bullpen help you need.
But I think Cashman is not wanting to do that. That might be part of the problem. But again,
he has to. That's
I
my
mean,
thing. He has to.
it's well. I'm going to say this. I think the Yankees, which they always do, and throughout the course of time, they wait to the last minute and they want to make a big splash. So I wonder if that's what they're going to do. Now the Phillies, you guys have been 7-3 over the last 10. And what has been the big reason for you guys being successful? Is it just the manager, or
Yes.
is it so?
Playing
It's
small ball, coach. Playing fucking small ball. Playing small ball. Schwarber, yes, Schwarber is at 30 home runs. But guess what? Fat boy getting on base. Walking if he has to be walked. Harper. Harper's at 26 home runs, but he's getting hits. Turner's been ass, but lately he's been getting hits. Small ball has been working for the Phillies.
It's what you always preach to.
Mattingly is playing small ball. Do they bunt? No, they can't bunt. They don't know how. It's
does anybody in baseball? Does anybody bunt?
Literally, you can't fucking bunt.
No, nobody bunts.
Nobody bunts nowadays. I don't see.
That's small ball, baby. Because it's a sacrifice to move the guy over.
They just changed the game now. No one really bunts anymore.
She hasn't come as yet.
You're not changing. Listen, you can't. You're trying to reinvent a wheel. That's the problem.
Yeah, I will say,
in baseball, you're trying to reinvent something that's 100 years old.
But I think that's also because of analytics. There's so much emphasis on analytics.
Right.
It's taking the small ball now, the pitching over throwing over the first base 3 times. I think has also impacted that. To me, that should be giving you more steals because you want to draw. You get somebody who has good, who's a good base runner. Get a pitcher to throw it over there 3 times, or you know what? You limit what he does. Guess what that means? You also set up your hitter to get a good hit. So it's like where's the hit and run? I don't see hit and runs anymore.
Right.
So it's like
because the analytics tell you not to hit and run.
But that's stupid.
What do you want
What's
to
up, Danny Barry? No. I don't mean you. I don't mean you. I don't mean you, bro. Yeah.
I hate. Listen, analytics. People are using it as the blueprint of new. What you call it? But
Mrs. Halftime says they're starting to bunt.
They ain't bunt. They don't know how to bunt. They're bringing grown men. They couldn't bunt, but I can get a 10-year-old to fucking show them how to bunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, it says the halftime loves Logan Paul. So there you go.
I skipped over that.
It's not me, it's in the chat.
All professional sports is going down. You're right, Cave. The fundamentals have gone down, man. So
you know what? You want to hear something? How about the base running?
Yes.
Philly's base running is so horrible.
And that's
there's a pop-up fly going to center field. At the warning track. Here it is. At the warning track. And fucking, you know what? Here it is. Our guy's sitting at third. Like, he's going to third. Look, boy, are you watching the motherfucker catch the ball? Now he has to run back.
What's worse, that or Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
Damn.
Logan Paul.
Man, I'm telling you, baseball is it's really lost.
They do stupid shit. They can't even simply base run. I get a 10-year-old to show these boys how to base run.
You're right, halftime, because there are times
even the Yankees. I watch the Yankees. I'm like, okay, it makes me feel better a little bit, to be honest with you, watching another team play baseball, because I'm like, okay, it's just not my dumbass team. It's
Yes.
all baseball.
Yes.
I
Yes.
was watching the Yankees game, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, how come that dude ain't watching that guy catch the ball, tagging up and saying, all right, I'm going to second? It's a sacrifice move.
I
Small
don't know
ball.
half time. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Don't
That's
they
why
get you
it's like
pissed off?
the fun. I mean, Cave said it best earlier.
What?
He said the fundamental skill level in all professional sports has gone down. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I will admit that. And
It's home run or bust.
I
I'm
will
watching
say
the
this.
Yankees. It's home run or bust. They're
Yes.
swinging for the fence. They got two guys on, and they're swinging for the fence. They want the home run.
Yeah.
If you put a little blooper over the fucking infield's fucking head, you got a run and a guy sitting on third.
Like Derek Jeter was so great, man. He would put the ball in play. He would hit away, and it would change the whole dynamics of
Yeah, that's the
how
problem.
the opponent
Everybody's like,
plays.
I
I
was
just
watching it. I'm like, oh my god, how come they just didn't? They like I said, it's placement hitting, but it's home run or bust. But it ain't just the Phillies; it's everywhere.
No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I agree with you there. It's everywhere. So, but all right, we're gonna get to the question of the day. And this one is wait a minute, let me see. Halftime does like Manning more than Rob though, coach, but I'm not saying much. He couldn't stand Rob. So yeah, we know that. We know that. We know he hated him. So now
I
he
just don't
hated
like the
him.
analytics. He does
Yeah.
analytics too much.
Victor says watch the Pirates. They play small ball. Small
Yep,
ball. What's up,
they do.
Talmadge?
I watched them. They
Thanks
do.
for tapping in, man. Appreciate you. But the question of the day: if you had to choose a theme song that plays every time you enter the room, what would it be and why?
I was thinking about this. I'm like, what a question. Why is this a question of the day? I couldn't understand it. I'm like, but there's only one song for me. There's only one song for me.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, me and Mr. Halftime was thinking about it. And I'm like, what is good? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what was this question of the day? I'm like, well, there's only one song for me. It's from Dennis Leary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an asshole and I'm proud of it. It's a Dennis Leary. Look, you can YouTube it, Google it. It's I'm an asshole and proud of it. And that's just me to you listen to that. Oh my God. You'll be like, yeah. You listen to that. You'll lie, you'll laugh your ass off. But that's
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dennis Leary, you're an asshole and proud of it.
I will say this though. You asked why am I picking this? Because it's kind of like towards baseball. If you haven't thought about it, there's always the walk-up song that they're always playing. So
yeah,
I was thinking about it. I was like, because I was going through the baseball and I saw that question. I was like, oh yeah, you know what? That would be good to go into baseball. So, but yeah, you're it out. So go ahead, Mitch. Give it to us.
All right. So I got stuck with a couple. I was thinking "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. I was thinking that, but you guys are gonna laugh, but I'm going with the Family Guy theme because that's just me. I love the show so much.
Yeah, he does love the Family Guy show. He will go on freaking Twitter and send me shit from Family Guy. So
Chick says
I was getting that or SpongeBob, but I went with Family Guy.
Oh my gosh.
That baby. Oh my God.
Mine is simple though. Mine is simple, and it's self. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Yeah. So real simple because y'all know me.
I knew you were going down with Coach. I said, all right, so Coach is going, I love you when you call me Big Papa. And I'm like, I didn't know what Mitch was going to go with. I'm like, I don't.
SpongeBob,
Again,
really?
I'm just stuck there. I'm like, dude.
You
Dennis
don't
Leary
know
was
me.
the
If you don't know me, then I'm sorry. I make SpongeBob jokes all the time, Family Guy jokes
Yeah,
all the
he does
freaking time.
Family Guy and SpongeBob. He'll
Come on,
friggin' he'll go to friggin' Twitter and all that and send me shit.
Jay, come on, man. Which J. Cole song? Don't
Look,
just say us,
this is
Jason.
me and my group chat with my friends. It's me saying SpongeBob.
Mine would be a low black. The man, yeah, you can tell everyone. Okay. See, we all have that song. You think about it, and it's like it relates to me one way or another. I see some ladies tonight that should be happy. Yo, Thomas, yo,
I like
yeah,
that
but
one.
if you know me, I got 3 daughters and a granddaughter. So, and my one of my ringtones is I love it when you call me Big Papa. So it that tells me it's one of my daughters. So it's but yeah, there's that side to it too. Yeah, I get it. Halftime, there's so many asshole songs out there. He said it,
I said Dennis
Dennis
Leary
Leary.
from I'm an asshole and I'm proud of it. You can
Yeah.
YouTube it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. So,
But you get that one, you play that one, I swear to you guys, you will just die laughing how fucking hard you'll be like, oh my lord.
you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Okay.
Oh
So,
god, yes.
yo, man, we could go crazy with this.
All
So.
right, I'm listening to it right now through my headset, so I'll tell you in a second.
DeMar DeRozan expected to get a buyout. Okay. DeMar DeRozan. So, but yeah. And plus I like having some different ones. A lot of times I give you some deep introspective ones, stuff that makes you really think, but now you got to have something a little bit silly.
Me and Miss Hannah was thinking about like, what is going on here?
No, like I said, I was going through the baseball and then I had just I saw the
Now
question
you
of the
said
day.
the baseball thing, and now I can
Yes.
understand it because I think all
Yes.
baseball players now should have a theme song when they go up to the plate.
I
Or
thought they did.
huh?
I
They
thought
only
they
have
did.
they only have a couple. Not everybody has a theme song.
Okay.
So
Wait.
I think all players should now have like a theme song.
You like Mario's version of Just a Friend too? Yeah. Okay, Thomas. Okay. We there. I mean, mine is Bismarcky. That's real old school. So, but yeah. So, but again, like I said, it was just something different. Next week might be a little bit deep and introspective. So, and I'm really gonna burn Halftime's brain really with that one.
That
So
was a good one. That was a good one. I didn't expect to get to the baseball thing. I was just
I
wondering
thought you
why.
would have picked up on that, bro. Come on. Because it's like if you had a theme song every time you enter the room, so every time you go up to the plate, there's your theme song playing.
Oh,
So,
I got a theme song. It's an anthem.
yeah, no, I got you there. I got you. Yeah. I'm an asshole. I think every player had a theme song when. Yeah, I thought they did too, but
I didn't think everybody has a theme song. I know Phillies don't.
it's hard to pick
Wait,
between hip
halftime.
hop
It's
and
just called Asshole, right? That's the one I'm
Yeah.
listening to. It's
Dennis
just called
Leary?
Asshole. Yeah.
I didn't go metal. I really didn't dive into it, but I could have done that too.
Yeah,
Because I
this
was a
song's
metal.
halftime. I could just say that right now. This song's definitely halftime.
You got
I'm gonna
to
listen
listen
to
to it on YouTube.
I just did.
Coach, it'll get you fucking tears in your head. That's it.
It's from a movie. Which movie is that?
Huh?
Is that from a movie?
No.
Asshole? Because it's from I know the guy from several movies.
Yes, he had a couple of movies. He has a TV
okay.
series right now.
Right.
All right.
Dennis Leary's on a TV series right now where he's an army guy and he has a daughter that's in the army and he has to try to teach her how to not be an army brat.
Now we're going to move on to the best sport in the world.
Oh, wow. The Kings are going to buy out DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, what you call just said that in the chat.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Who said that in the chat?
I got it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jake said it. Jake
Jake,
said it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. I just got that on my phone.
Does Duran have a song when he comes out? I remember Mariano Rivera, Enter the Sandman. That was always classic. So
Oh, my
but
God. I just thought of a good one.
what?
Wild Thing. Major League.
Oh yeah, well, Major League, the
God.
movie theater. Yeah.
Alvarado should have that fucking thing. He
Wild
should come out with
Thing.
a wild thing because that motherfucker he couldn't throw to save his ass.
Oh, I forgot that what you call it was on today.
Yeah, he ate 66.
66 hot dogs.
That's not even his record. That's
No, I
not
think
even
it's
his
72.
record.
I think it's 72, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
but it's not
Yeah.
over yet, right?
It is. What?
I didn't know
It ended. It's over.
Oh,
You know what?
It
Maybe
was-
one
it
day
was
I'll
a
train
news.
myself to do
I
that.
thought
Maybe
that
I'll
was maybe
train.
around freaking 2 or something.
Like I can easily eat 30 or 40 hot dogs. But the question is, can you do it in the time frame?
And the time thing.
Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I can eat
You know
it.
what's
You know,
nasty? They take that bun and they dip it in that water.
it's
And
not
then
just
they
water.
fucking
Sometimes
carve it
it's
down.
juice.
It's like-
Sometimes it's juice. It's whatever they want to drink. But the whole point is to soften the
I did it,
so
soften the roll to let it go down faster.
and when it gets in your stomach, it's soft, so you can get more in as opposed to a dry roll. So I'm like, maybe one day I'll train myself, see if I can do it, see if I can eat 72 hot dogs. You know, then you see old
try to
fat
eat
coach up
72.
there.
You're gonna cook 72 hot dogs and then say, "Hey, let me try to eat this."
Oh hell yes, hell yes. And on top of that, if I could go up there, I'm gonna be like, yo, when you bring mine, make sure you got some mustard and ketchup on top of it too, and maybe put a little bit of sauerkraut to go along with it. I'm really gonna be different. Yeah, right. You ain't gonna eat that much of them doing that. So
Yeah, you
but-
ain't doing that. You're not eating all that. Yeah.
But you know, it's fun going in, but it would be hell coming out. That's all I can say.
Yep.
So, but let's get to the NFL. And let me stop sharing this. And there was on the NFL.com website where they're breaking down all the divisions. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? NFL's website. Grading every NFC team. So, and I guess this is preseason. Come on, open up, damn it. And I wanted to get into the NFC East, of course. So, and right off the bat, Dallas, they get it an A minus. Re-signing Javonte Williams, placing the franchise tags on Pickens, trading for get Rashawn Gary, Lee Winters, drafting Caleb Downs and Malachi Lawrence. They heavily shifted his defensive front, acquiring Gary and Winters. They focused mainly on the draft and the defense in the draft, getting Downs at 11, Lawrence at 23, and 3 other defenders in the first 4 rounds, considering their struggles on that side of the ball. Dallas also re-signed Williams on a team-friendly deal and franchise tags Pickens. A lack of upgrades on the offensive line is the only thing keeping the Cowboys from a perfect grade. As long as their defensive additions make an immediate impact, I think their 2026 offseason will position them to compete in a tough division once again. What's your thoughts so far on Dallas's moves so far, guys?
I think it's like I said, what they did in the draft. I mean, that was pretty good, and they're gonna be tough this year.
Mm-hmm.
You and the Giants, Dallas and the Giants are gonna be tough this year for the Eagles.
Do you think the A minus is a fair grade?
Yeah.
What about you, Mitch?
I think it's a fair grade. Honestly, I thought halftime would give it an F because it is the Cowboys, so I thought he would give it an
I
F.
was going to give them a lower grade, but I can't. I actually like what they did in the draft. So.
All right, then I'll do it for you. Halftime, I'm giving you an F. I'll do it for you.
There you go.
There you go.
But realistically, I'll give them a B+.
They did good.
Yeah, no, I'm with you guys. I do think, first and foremost, the division as a whole, I think did improve. I really did. So, and I'm with, as much as I hate Dallas, I do think all the moves they did was good, and I like the fact that they said lack of upgrades on the offensive line is the only thing keeping them down. So that might be what can hold them back. Because for years in the past, it was always the Eagles and the Cowboys had the best offensive line, not just in the division or the conference, but in the league.
Right.
So, for them, and you think about it with all the years and the changes, yeah, that it's going to be interesting this year to see, if their offensive line can help them, but the defense does, then it's gonna be tricky, especially with Dak back there. Is he gonna be able to get that ball out? So I'm ready to see the Giants. They gave an A plus standout moves hiring John Harbaugh. This is the only one I had issue with. You're saying that I don't know. Trading Dexter Lawrence is a standout move. I mean, maybe I'm interpreting the word wrong. I don't know. But drafting Reese and Malinoga, the Giants started 2026 offseason with a bang, hiring Harbaugh after his departure from Baltimore. The new coach wasted no time rebuilding the roster in his image. New York signed 4 players who played for the Ravens last year, including breakout tight end candidate Isaiah Likely, defender Tremaine Edmonds, cornerback Gary Newsom, defensive tackles DJ Reader and Shelby Harris. Then Big Blue proceeded to absolutely crush the draft, picking up Reese at 5, Malinoga at 10, Colton Hood, cornerback Colton Hood at 37, and Malachi Field at 74. My colleague Gennaro Felice ranked their draft class second among all 32 teams. The G-Men arguably improved in every facet of the offseason and are one of my favorite sleeper teams in 2026. Now, do you agree with the A+ grade?
The Dexter Lawrence thing kind of is fucked up. I don't know where they get the A+ at.
Mm-hmm.
I give you an A. You got Harbaugh. You
Mhm.
went and got the draft picks that you got.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like the Dexter Lawrence thing, like, how is that going to help you? You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna. That's a hard fucking shoe to fill.
No, I agree with you
So
there. So that
I would just say it was an A, not an
mm-hmm.
A+.
Ooh,
That's,
sorry
because
guys.
you lost
Sorry
a
guys,
main
I did
guy.
not realize I had the what you
You
called
lost
up.
the main guy. So
No, I agree with you there. So, and that's why this is you know I like the A+, but I'm with you. I probably would have gave it an A. Um,
now, do
you
you give
know,
him an A+ because you just went and got John
mm,
Harbaugh?
well, of course, if it's just about Harbaugh, then yeah, it's an
If it's
A
just
plus.
about Harbaugh, then okay,
Now,
I see that.
here's the thing: if you didn't trade Dexter Lawrence, then you wouldn't have gotten Malinoga, and your offensive line wouldn't be considered one of your better
Right.
teams. So it's a give or take. You to get
That's,
something, you got to give up something.
I don't know. It's a hard one to swallow.
Hallelujah theme
He's
song.
a
Yeah, well,
big ass to fill.
in 104 degree. I'm eating all those. Yeah, see, there you go. What about you, Mitch? Do you agree with the A+ for the Giants?
I'm gonna give it an A. It's just the Dexter Lawrence thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I love Harbaugh, I do, but now we got to go against them twice for how many years?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they cheat though. You know the Hardballs cheat. Damn it!
It's not that one, right?
If you're
I
not
know
cheating,
it's
you
their
ain't.
brother. So you
If
don't
you're
get
not cheating, you ain't
their
trying.
brothers.
So
Damn it! They cheat.
yeah.
I really want. Coach knows how I feel about this. I wanted both Harbaughs in the same division. That's what I wanted so
They would
much.
never
But
do
Cave.
that
Cave is like the Giants should have
why?
got an A++.
because he's not
All right,
gonna
bro.
freaking go against his brother.
So
Well, no. Here's the thing: they don't want to be in the same conference for one simple reason. At least if we get to the Super Bowl, both of them, like they did before,
Right.
at
yeah,
least somebody in the family wins the Super Bowl. So that's really their ultimate thing. So, but I get what you're saying. If you play in the same division, you could play twice a year. So I get it. So, but yeah, and
Brotherly rivalry. Like, what?
Thomas, don't forget one thing. You got Reese, but you also got Tremaine Edmonds. They both are spitting images in terms of players. Both 6'4", 245 pounds. Reese runs a 4.4. Edmonds runs a 4.5. They can
I say
cover
you
the
guys are
tight ends, the running back. So,
well,
yeah,
it says the Giants are going to be tough this year.
no, yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Let me just put it like
What have
that.
I
So,
been saying, Coach? It's going to be like a one.
yeah,
It's going to be a one game that is
yeah.
going to split us.
All right. Now the Eagles, they got a B plus. Standout moves, trading AJ Brown, signing Tariq Woolen, losing Jalen Phillips. Eagles general manager Howie Roseman runs one of the most consistently successful teams in the league, so it's possible this offseason will look better as time goes by. But parting with Brown, Phillips, and linebacker N'Kobe Dean, among others, could hurt. Philly did acquire outside linebacker Jonathan Greenard and signed outside linebacker AJ Espinoza to fortify the pass rush, and also signed the boom or bust Woolen to bolster the secondary. Of course, before trading Brown, they jumped the Steelers to draft wide receiver Malachi Lemon and pick up tight end Eli Stowers in the second round. The offense might look different in 2026, which could be a good thing after last season inconsistency. But it's a lot of change for a team that won at least 11 games in each of the last 4 years. Roseman's track record earned the benefit of the doubt and a respectable grade. Do you guys agree with the B plus?
I think it should have been a B. Could have been a
Mm-hmm.
B minus. You got ready. You lost AJ Brown. We lost AJ Brown. We got Lemon, but once again, we have an offensive coordinator that has never called plays.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
one day, I mean, like, this is the third time, like the third time right now. We keep on getting an offensive coordinator and never call plays,
Mm-hmm.
and you think it's going to change. Now the rookie Lemon is saying everybody in the locker room is saying how hard this offense playbook is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The rookie's saying it's not just him, it's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you heard this from? I heard about Makai Lemon. Where have you heard about all the other players? Because I haven't heard anything
Because
about that.
I just heard Lemon say.
So it's Lemon. It doesn't mean it's everybody.
Mitch. All right.
What?
I'm not gonna. They were saying there was a couple of guys.
Who are those guys?
They didn't say.
I'm just busting your balls.
I know they didn't
Busting
say.
your balls,
I
man.
know you're trying to. It hurts your feelings and all, but
Hurt
it's
my
the
feelings.
truth.
What?
It's the truth. And like
Yeah, but-
nobody, because everybody wanted AJ Brown gone, and now here you are. Like everybody thinks
I'm glad he's
this
gone.
guy, they say Sandman over here is going to be a good offensive coordinator
You and the Sandman thing.
because he looks like him.
I know.
Put a
I know.
picture up on him.
What
Has
is your thought
anybody
about?
looked at this guy? Look at
Yeah.
him. He
What
looks
about
like the villain from Spider-Man.
What about Kay's statement about losing your O-line coach?
What was that?
The O-line
Kay,
coach Stoutland.
he said Stoutland
and
was
we
a
lost
huge
Stoutland
loss.
too. Like
Yeah,
we took a big hit.
So does
Steven
that mean
Stoutland,
that
everybody knows? How do you get a Mulata? Stoughton made Mulata
Yeah,
the
I know.
best left tackle in the game.
so does that impact the grade for you, or it just
it should hurt the grade in my book, but I don't know.
what about you, Mitch? Do you agree with the B plus grade?
Huh.
And ladies
For
and
me-
gentlemen, this is on the NFL.com site, just for those who are wondering.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'm just gonna give it a solid B, just because of the AJ Brown thing. The draft was good. I mean, yes, we're missing Stoutland. Things have to change at some point. I don't care like whose offense it is. It's still Sirianni's offense, which I can't stand. I'm just gonna give it a B. And
See,
honestly, it's going to be
mhm.
better than the Commander's grade because I don't get the Commander's grade on this at all.
Well, I think it is the B plus is a good grade because it's not even about lemon. I love the Stowers pick for you guys.
I do too. I do
Stowers
too.
is a sleeper, and you nowadays you need a tight end who can play inline, but he can flex out into the slot and cause mismatches. And he's that type of a tight end, and he's athletic. So he's definitely he's not a rigid type of a tight end. He's athletic. He can go up. He can contort his body and make a play on the football. So um, I was like, wow, you got a steal right there for as a tight end. So, and you just talked about the Commanders, and the Commanders got a B plus also. They
Yeah.
signed outside linebacker Adufe Owe, Calevon Chasen. They extended Laramie Tunsil, and they drafted Sonny Styles. Like Dallas, the Commanders absolutely had to focus their efforts on the defense. Washington spent big money to bring in Owe, Chasen, and linebacker Leo Chanel before snagging Styles with the 7th overall pick. Don't overlook some of their less heralded offensive additions. Tight end Ching Okonkwo and running back Rashad White provide weapons outside of Terry McCollum for Jaden Daniels. There are still a few spots that could use more attention, particularly cornerback, wide receiver 2, and the interior offensive line. But the Commanders did enough spending more than $250 million, third most per over the cap, to earn a solid grade. Do you guys? Well, Mitch, you started it. You said you don't understand the B plus.
I,
Go ahead.
for me, it's like didn't they lose like a big wide receiver, a big piece or something? I feel like they
They
lost
lost
a big
whatchamacallit, who came over from 49ers. What's his name? Um,
Debo, right? Debo
yeah,
gone.
they lost Debo.
Yeah.
Debo's a free agent.
Yeah, so they lost Debo. If there's still talks of them getting Ayuk.
Yes,
If they
I.
get Ayuk, that changes everything for me because now you got a good wide receiver. You
Mhm.
got a Jaden Daniels who they're overhyping. I still don't see him that high up in the NFC. But getting Brandon Ayuk changes everything for me. If they get that, hopefully he will calm his ass down a little bit. But yeah, if they get Brandon Ayuk, it changes everything.
What about you, halftime?
I kind of agree with Mitch. And I think the grade's a little high, but I mean, if they get Ayuk, then all right. Then they got now you got some threat going on there. But didn't he lose the running game? The running game was
Mm,
weak, right?
yeah, but I don't remember. I think they did
I
lose
got it.
a running back.
Uh, Come on. Looking at the depth
Thought
chart
their
right now.
running game was weak. Can their quarterback stay healthy? There's a lot of question
Mhm.
marks on him right now because can he stay healthy? Because didn't he get hurt like twice?
Yeah, he
He
got
got
hurt
hurt
last
Here,
year,
3 times.
3 times
Three.
last
oh,
year.
it's 3 times. So, but like it's like, can he stay healthy? Commanders have that issue with quarterbacks; they can't stay healthy.
Well, um, if he goes down, they have a great quarterback who they just got in the 7th round, who I love for them. Shout out to my boy Ethan Caligmanis by way of Rutgers University. So let me stop. Let me stop. No, I will say this. I'm not high on their draft. In me, their grade also. I actually would thought it would be a C plus, and the only reason why I give it a C plus is because of Sonny Styles. Um, I get it, bringing in Chase on and Owe, Styles, Chanel. But if you're bringing in that many linebackers, then you're telling me that you really don't have anything at the second level
Yes.
already. That's all. That's what you're already telling me. So now you have a defensive minded head coach. But let's not forget he is a defensive coach. So, but what are you going to do? And then, like you said, offensively, you really, right now you're counting on Brandon Ayuk getting released by San Francisco to be their big impact play for somebody who's coming back, didn't really play last year. I don't think he played at all last year, and he's coming off an injury. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I get it. He's a name, but what has he? We're in the day and age of what have you, as Janet
What have
Jackson
you
said,
done
what
lately?
have you done for me lately? So, and hopefully he can come back, and whether it's with whether it's with Washington or he repairs the relationship and he plays in Frisco. Hopefully he comes back and he's productive. But I don't see it with Washington. I would have gave him a C+, and that's only because of Sonny Styles, because I did love Sonny Styles. Overall, I've always loved his game. I watched him at Old State. So we'll see. Summer Basketball League started yesterday. Okay. I didn't know that. So but there you have it as far as the NFC East, the grades per the NFL NFL.com website. As far as their grading. Now outside of star players, okay, on the Eagles and New York, who could be an X factor for each team?
All right. For my Eagles, the X factor here, like, can it be a collective of players or can it
Yeah,
just only one?
you can do a couple of players. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna go offensive line for the Eagles, just
Okay.
because of health wise. Because right now, Lane Johnson's still banged up, Cameron Dickerson is still banged up. I can go on and on. If
Mm-hmm.
this offensive line can't go up to par, then the run game is weak with Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts is gonna have to panic and throw, and we all know how that could be. So to me, it comes down to offensive line.
Okay. What about you, halftime?
I'm with him. I was going Lane Johnson, make sure he's healthy, and what you call it? What was it? The center that
My
wanted to retire this
yeah,
year.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Landon
Yeah,
Dickerson, Ken
yeah,
Jurgens.
Dickerson,
Yeah.
and like it's the offensive line. That's the biggest
Okay.
thing with the Eagles. Can they keep Jalen Hurts up?
All right. For me, for New York, it's going to be DJ Reader because he's replacing Dexter Lawrence. So he has to be that X factor. And then I'm going to go out, and most Giants fans are going to say, what? They don't like it. But it's Deontay Banks. Deontay Banks, when he thrived his rookie year, he played under Wink Martindale. And Wink Martindale had him in press coverage. And that's when he was most productive. In the last couple of years, we're playing him in off coverage and playing a lot of zone where he's better as a man press type of a cornerback. Where now we're getting back to that in terms of principal purposes. So it helps also the front pass rush. And if the pass rush gets going, guess what that means? He's going to get opportunities to make a play on the football. So, and he's a dynamic player when the ball is in his hand. Go look at him as a returner. He makes plays. So, but Deontay Banks could be that big X factor because if he can solidify that cornerback spot for the Giants, and the Giants could then decide if they want to re-sign him, because he plays well. So those are my X factors for the Giants overall. So um, I like you guys' thoughts in terms of the offensive line. You know me, I love the sexy fatties, so you know how I go. So
You need those big boys up front.
exactly. So, we'll see. We'll see going into into the season. Now, in only division games, okay? So that's for you guys playing Washington, the Giants, and Dallas. What do you think your record? What are you hoping your record could be? Realistically, what are you hoping it could be, and what do you think it will be?
Wow.
I always go split. No matter what, right out of the gate, I always go split. So I'm splitting with the Giants. I'm splitting with the Cowboys. You know what? I'm gonna sweep the Commanders. So I'm gonna go 4-2.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
wait, no, 1-2. Is it 4? Wait.
Yeah, it's 6
No.
games. It would be 6 games in total.
Oh, okay. So I was right.
Two.
4-2.
Yeah. So, what about you, halftime?
Yeah. I think it's going to be. I agree with Mitch. I think it's going to be split between Dallas and the Giants, and it's going to be the Commanders. I think we're going to sweep them.
Okay.
Like I said,
That's what you think.
it's going to be a tough season this year.
I'm going to say this. I think what I hope happens, the Giants go 5-1 in the division, but I think they're going to be 4-2. Um,
Okay, I like that.
so I really think that. Now, do I want? That's what I want, and probably going to be split with you and sweet Dallas. That's what I would love the most.
Oh, there
I
you
would
go.
celebrate
That team
sweet
down
Dallas.
south.
Yes, that team down south in Washington. So, so there you have it. So, and I kind of gave you, which is what I was, what do both teams need to do against the opposite to win? So, and I'll start for the Giants. Control the line of scrimmage. You need to take away the run, and you need to be able to run. Plain and simple. It's just that simple for the Giants. Because if they can take away the run, you put the ball, in a sense, in Jalen Hurts' hands, and you guys don't have AJ Brown on the outside. So, um, can you develop some consistent play within your receiver tight end unit? And defensively, the Giants can bracket Devontae Smith and force someone else to really step up and produce. That's why the run game taking it away. And then for the Giants, if you can run, be physical in the run game, that sets up your play action and it allows you to do a whole lot more. Get to your tight end likely. We don't know what's up with what's his name, because he's still out with so far. They say he might be back by the end of the season, but by the start of the season, I'm sorry. So but we'll see. But yeah, the pass game, we'll see what happens. But yeah, we need the run game to really take hold. So, what about you guys? What do you think you guys need to do against New York to come away with wins?
Definitely got to take away your run game,
Mm-hmm.
and like our corners, we got great corners right now. So we
Mm-hmm.
got to
Mm-hmm.
take out your friggin', you know, we're going to take out your wide receivers and try to. Our defense is going to have to step up huge because I think right now we're going to be struggling on offense like we did last year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really going to see what happens though. But I think our defense is going to have to step up huge, and that's what made us win games last year was our
Mm-hmm.
defense. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be like that this year.
What about you, Mitch?
For me, run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We need to run the
Mm-hmm.
ball,
Mm-hmm.
Saquon Barkley as much as possible. And I said this on a live stream. I forget when. I think it was my Fly Like an Eagle podcast. Someone in the chat goes, well, who's a backup running back for self halftime? I'm going
Isn't it
blank.
Dylan? Isn't it Dylan
Oh,
Isn't it
the dude,
that came over from Green Bay? Isn't it AJ Dillon?
no,
No,
he's gone.
no, he's gone.
It's
Oh.
Tank Bigsby, ain't it?
Yep. Because Tank Bigsby, if he gets the ball, he had a good run there. He just didn't
Yeah.
get a lot of opportunities. So if Tank Bigsby and Saquon Barkley get enough opportunities, we're cooking. So for me,
How
it's
come
just
they
run
don't
the
do
ball.
that anymore? Like they don't
I
use
don't know.
a two-headed monster anymore.
Well, I mean, you're going to see that out of the Giants. And one of the big thing, and you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's
Patrick
Saquon Barkley,
Ricard.
Tank Bigsby, Will Shipley, and Damian Pierce.
Hmm.
Those are running backs.
Another X factor I didn't even think about is Pat Ricard, especially in the run game. The fullback
Yep.
that came over from Baltimore. I mean, he's an offensive lineman in the backfield. So, and guess what? He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Now I'm not saying he's going to be catching, 20, 30 passes, but he could surprise you. So, but in the run game, all you need him to do go one-on-one with a linebacker. If you got a small linebacker, he's going to destroy him. So yeah, you're right. You're right too. I forgot about that. So yeah, you guys going to be load. You should load the box against us. So
Yeah,
that's
we are definitely going to load the box.
that's going to be interesting. Nobody else is speaking on that in the chat. So and we're going to move on to hockey now. And you guys signed to an offer sheet. Center Leo Carlson, 5 years, 90 million. If I'm not mistaken, it's front loaded. It's like 85 million guaranteed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is
So
all up front.
So will Anaheim match that offer? And if the Flyers secure him, what does he bring to Philly? So go ahead, halftime.
I don't think the Ducks can match it because they have too many people that had to be signed. They have it was 35 million. They told me. I said 32. Was corrected. It's 35, but they have three other guys behind them. You can't pay him $18 million, and the guys are behind him want 12 million, and you're going to tell them no? It's not gonna work. So the Ducks are they're gonna have to say they can't do it probably around Monday or Tuesday, and then the Flyers will get him. He will be the highest paid hockey player. He's only 21, but he was outstanding. And we went face-offs. This would be a huge move for the Flyers.
Let's see. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, we're getting Claude Giroux back too, right?
No. I hope not.
18 million a year.
They said they're looking into him, but I don't want him back because what happens when you bring somebody back, in Philly, Mitch? They don't work out.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
No, they never work out.
What does it mean where they're signing guys to a one-way contract? Because I was looking like at the Devils, the Islanders, and across the league, and a lot of teams are signing one-way contracts. What does that mean?
Just to bring in, they're not giving up much. They're just it's just a regular contract.
So it's similar to like a two-way contract in the NBA. They're like for young players, or it's just okay. I got you.
Yeah, because they're younger and
Okay. What does he bring to Philly if they secure him?
We win face-offs.
Face-offs?
We win a lot of face-offs. That's why we didn't go that far in the playoffs. Could not win face-offs.
So he would actually impact you that way?
He also he's 21. He had 30 goals. He had 30 goals and 40 assists, I believe it was. I know people are going to correct me on it. So it's like 40 assists. So that's what he brings you. He brings you winning face-offs, and this is what we needed. We needed a guy. We needed a big center that can do that.
Okay.
They're going to go defenseman too. I just don't know who. I heard from there's a couple of places. One from Boston. He's older, but we'll just wait and see.
Do you think if this Flyers get him that they will be able to beat the Devils, or will the Devils just beat up on the Flyers?
Oh, we're going to beat up on the Devils, man. We get him. But you know what? He's fucked up. The Devils got our number. I hate to say it. You know, there's a team that always got your number.
Yeah.
The Devils got the Flyers' numbers. I don't know how. It's like the Devils ain't really that good, but they beat the Flyers. Shut the fuck up.
Jersey always sneaks up this from time to time, and then they play well. So I was expecting them last year to be better. Because the year before they were showing promise, and then last year it's just like, So we'll see. So maybe Jeff's angel will come down and wrap around the Devils and help them. So because he's a big Devils fan. So
it's good. It really is exciting to be a Philadelphia fan. Flyers are fucking taking the playbook off the Eagles. Saying, hey, this is how you go do it. You go get the guys, and now the Sixers are doing it. It's kind of exciting to watch.
But you gotta end up winning the chip by doing that.
We will. It doesn't. You didn't think you were going to win a chip, damn it.
Hey, look, we did though. That's the whole purpose. What does Blaze always say? I always sell short because I want to be the underdog. So that's me. Halftime has never been more bought in. That's good though. I mean and when your teams are doing well, that's what you want. You want to be able to be bought in and really have a sense of pride because your team is putting, halftime is putting money on the Sixers to win the chip if they get LeBron.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm good.
I'm
I'm going to casinos tomorrow.
Which one are you going to again?
I'm going to Atlantic City.
Uh,
Caesars.
Which one?
Caesars.
Is that the one you go to? I thought you don't go. Wait, is Borgata
I
still
go to
around? Or
live.
is that
I
gone?
do go to live, but I'm going to Caesars.
I know that. But is
The
Borgata
reason
still
we go
there?
to Caesars is because my brother passed, and me and him always went to Caesars, and we always took that long ride. Live wasn't around when me and him used to go at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's just it's like I don't know, like a farewell celebration thing. You can say.
Have you?
I'm gonna make that ride by myself, and
halftime. Is Borgata still open?
No.
That's gone, right?
Yeah, I think now it's some kind of college thing where they have like some kind of college thing now that I heard.
Huh. I gotta look into that.
Oh wait, no, the Borgata's still there. Yeah,
that's what I thought. Okay.
No, it's the other one I was thinking about. What was the other one? Showboat.
The Showboat, yes. Okay, yeah.
Showboat is a college thing now.
Yeah.
Borgata's still there.
Okay.
All right. I know, Mitch, you said you're going to be chilling after this. So you got something tomorrow that you're doing?
I haven't been down Atlantic City in a long time.
Okay. I hope you have a good time, bro. What are you doing tomorrow, Mitch?
Tomorrow, nothing. I don't have a Sunday morning show.
You're not doing the football show tomorrow?
No, because they're not going to be home. It's July 4th weekend. So
okay.
I'm just not going to run it this weekend. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll pop up with you guys, help you out.
Yeah, go for it. I'm fine with it.
What about you, halftime? You got the Phillies tonight, right?
I got the Phillies at 8 tonight, then Phillies tomorrow. Mitch, I don't think he'll do the Phillies. It's past his bedtime.
I don't watch Phillies. I don't watch baseball.
Mitch is big on the Raptors.
It's like 8 o'clock at night, Mitch.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock at night, Mitch. I don't think you're going to be like, nope, I'm done.
The game will be over at 11.
Yeah.
Or 10:30.
You're already in bed at friggin' 9.
Okay.
Well, when I was 30 years old, I didn't go to sleep.
You want to continue building. Well, yeah, there you go. That's what you got to do. You got to be consistent to build it. I know that. I'm trying to get there myself. So, but there you have it. I mean, it's been a great show today. I appreciate everyone being here. Everybody in the chat, you guys have been awesome. All your comments, the debates. I mean, it's never personal with me. I appreciate it. So, I hope no one thinks I'm, take it personal. No, I'm grown enough to say, look, you're entitled to your opinion. So, thank you, Nick, for the $1.91, the goats.
Thank you for the super chat.
Appreciate that. So, everyone, make sure, again, if you haven't already done so, go back. Even if you come back to rewatch, hit the like button for Mitch Kofsky, Halftime, Philly Halftime, Coach Ed, the Aboriginal Sports Network, and the Hardcore Sports Network. All that information is there in the chat, man. We really appreciate everyone always supporting us. And we will be back. I'm busy all week. Trust and Believe, got W coming up, and Pick and Roll, as well as Heart of the City, as well as Read and Attack. So got a lot going on. So probably, I've probably super chat over $500 to halftime in total. Hey, man, that's a true supporter. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for always supporting him, man. So, when he hit 1,000, I sent 100. Okay, there you go, bro. There you go. All right, so
you did.
This is for you, Nick. So there you go. Appreciate you. So appreciate everyone for being here. So make sure y'all go into the Hardcore and the Aboriginal. Some great content creators there. Not just these mediums that we talk about, these sports, but plenty of other sports content that you can tap into. So Appreciate it. So,
Yep.
it's
The
our
Hardcore
pleasure.
Sports Network just hit 1,600 this morning.
See, there you go.
We're like insane. Our SmackDown watch party, my guy Ricky, got 500 views.
There you go,
Nice.
bro. There you go. There
I'm like,
you
what
go.
the hell? I'm looking at it now. Jesus.
Oh, wait a minute. I got whatchamacallit tomorrow. I think I got the Liberty tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah. No, wait. It's the 7th, I think. Because you
I'm just trying to swim it tomorrow. No, okay, no. Oh, I was thinking about doing Indiana and Las Vegas. The
okay,
Fever
so
and the Aces.
which one did you
No, I gave you
sent-
Tuesday. Yeah, I gave you Tuesday. I gave you the
Yeah, Liberty and
Portaggio.
Wings. Liberty
Yeah,
and
the
Wings.
Liberty and Wings are on Tuesday night. So, but yeah, don't give yourself enough credit. Yeah, he's a hardworking man. So yeah,
Mitch
he is the point
Mitch says
guard.
is a lazy ass, but he's always doing something.
I'm gonna be playing Fortnite for the rest of the night. What are you talking about?
No, but you help a lot of people out on friggin' hardcore sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's always grinding. So
He does.
he's
He does.
networking
He acts
and
like he don't do shit, but he does some
I
shit.
don't halftime.
You just
Halftime.
get
All my
computers.
friends
You do
say
these
I'm a
things on
lazy Jew.
computers. You do the things on
well,
computers.
and Mitch, I will say this: to get
Yeah.
to 1,600, you can't be lazy, bro. So you're doing something
For the
right.
network, it's not me. I just built the platform.
But it's still you look, you still every time I turn around, you're like, oh, I just got this content creator, or I talked to this content creator, they may be coming off. You're networking. That is still
Yeah.
work, bro.
We
So
may get someone tomorrow for recap show. So for like a wrestling like Raw, we'll get a recap show after the watch along. NXT will get one.
there
So
you go.
yeah,
I will
that
say this,
aspect,
Mitch. You know what you need to do?
what?
You need to eat. You skinny boy. You
It's
skinny.
not
You
my
need to
fault.
be
My
fat boy.
parents are small. It's
No,
not my fault.
you need to eat. You need some friggin' put some meat on them bones. You
Yeah.
gotta become fat.
You gotta eat more Mercado halftime.
No. Look at it. Look at
Nick,
it. Look at
Nick
it.
will probably laugh what I just said.
Yeah, man, y'all are hilarious, man.
You gotta
Y'all are
eat. You gotta
hilarious.
eat more. You gotta get some meat on them bones.
Wow.
And you gotta stop drinking Pepsi.
Okay. I do have to stop drinking Pepsi. I can't lie. I drink a lot. You know,
Yeah.
they say he drinking Pepsi and drinking soda in the heat. They're like, it's bad for you.
Okay,
Man, it gives me the energy.
Mikados. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Me and halftime set it up where Nick had
Teriyaki
lunch
chicken.
with both of us.
Yeah,
I got
teriyaki
them at,
chicken.
Nick there.
Teriyaki
He didn't even
chicken
know
is
I
some
was
good
coming,
stuff.
and
I did.
I called Mitch. I said, "You let me know when you're there," and I went there and met him.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So,
So I got to meet. It's kind of cool to meet some people. I got to meet him. I got to meet Mike. It's always in the
I
chat.
forgot about that. Yeah.
well, hopefully I'll be meeting y'all soon because I've been walking a little bit now. So
There you go. I'm
Yeah.
meeting.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm meeting AK in 2 weeks.
there you
So
go.
that's gonna be
Okay,
something.
wait. Here's the question I have. Okay, Nick, you
Yeah.
told her you were in the presence of greatness, but did you at least hook her up with Mitch, man? Did Mitch at least get the phone number? Come
Yeah,
on,
come
player.
on.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? I mean, you gotta hook a brother up. You gotta be the wingman. Next time you're there,
Yeah,
you gotta hook it up. So
you got to try to help out
all right,
Nick.
Lou. I'm on my way, bro. If they beef ribs, I'm definitely going to be rocking with you, bro. So
If you said ribs, I'm like, yo, where you live? I'm done. I'm gone.
yeah. So
Got a little bit of drool right now.
Wait.
me too.
Hold on. Look what Vic sent me. Brady, Jordan, LeBron, title combined 17. Joey Chestnut, 18 titles.
There you go. She didn't even speak English. She didn't even have a clue what I was saying. Oh, okay. You got 2 racks on the grill.
Yeah, as long
But
as listen.
are they beef or are they pork? Because if they're beef, I'm in. If they're pork, I'm sorry, I don't do pork. So So that's me, bro. But yeah,
I'm in either way. Pork, beef, I don't
yeah,
care.
I know.
I'm fat.
Damn low, damn, bro. Oh, you ripped my heart out. So, so now let me stop. So, yeah, we got ready to get out of here because I want to go get something to grub on too, anyway. So, but I appreciate everyone. Y'all have been phenomenal today. This was a great one. Everyone, have a great holiday. Be safe out there. Enjoy the fireworks. Fireworks. So
I'm done. That's the best thing I've ever heard.
That got me too.
I can't wait to tell my Jewish friends that they're gonna die.
Hey, you wanna know what? I live in a Jewish facility. There are Jews in here that do eat pork in here. So I was like, oh wow.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone have a great 4th. Be safe. I hope if you can see a fireworks show, you can sit back with your family, friends, some popcorn, some beer, or some Pepsi, whatever you drink, and have a good time. So, but we're gonna get out of here. Again, it's a great show today, phenomenal, and we'll halftime now. Be back next week. So until then, what do you always say halftime?
Catch you boys on the rebound.
Peace.
Gather round for the halftime chat. Old friends cracking jokes and talking stats. From life's little games to the greatest plays. Love and the stories from the old glory days. With Phillies heart and coach's cheer, we break it down every moment, dear. Life is a team and we've got the plan. Sports, love, and laughter, that's who we am.